That quick, tryna clay with the cash is. Wanna make me a classic. Put my ass to casket. 4 ears like a hat trick. Take time for some meditation. Roll up, cause I do it daily. Same till I meet my maker. Smoke bunch, supposed to switch the paper. Shit, my plans on the cancellation. Fucked up lately, lost concentration. Out and out, so it's back to basics. Long way down as I pound pavement. Long nights I spend contemplating. And then think of it, sick of it literally. Hoping one day y'all gon' hear of me. Tell my haters I get no more energy. Getting this paper's a tendency. Broke plenty tree just to stay at peace. High now, that's to say the least. Tryna be caked up like wave grease. Ball now, but still wavy. Go broke again, but you crazy. Got a dot them up, but still stainless. What the fuck was you saying? Know the game cause I played it. John Madden, coach status. Some struggles can't get my mind past it. No one ain't give me a damn chance. Hoping in the end I get the last laugh.
I'm trying to do better. I wanna do better. I'm trying to do better. But something keeps pulling me back down. Something keeps pulling me down now. Pulling me down now. Pulling me back down now. Pulling me back down now. I can see the light. I can do better. I can do better. Trying to do better. Trying to do better. I can see the light. I can do better. I can do better. Trying to do better. Trying to do better.
Yeah, go to work, go to sleep, repeat. Staggering, tryna find my peace. Different day, same shit to me. Ain't nothing how it's supposed to be. Misery keep me company, so wanna live life comfortably. Know the shit here ain't enough for me. Stuff a gram and a far to leave. And help Kush like it's air to breathe. Take shots just to fall asleep.
I can see the light. I can do better. I can do better. Trying to do better. Trying to do better. I'm trying to do better. I wanna do better. I'm trying to do better. But something keeps pulling me back down. Something keeps pulling me down. Pulling me down.
God damn, boy.
All right, y'all.
My sister just never responded back.
This shit better stop playing.
Yeah, I should have hit Candace up because I do know Candace Harvey. She's favorite AKA.
You say what?
Candace Harvey.
Oh, yeah.
AKA.
That's your favorite game?
Yup.
Hey man, let's go and get started, man. Welcome to another episode. Where's the KB, man? You got the usual suspects in the building. My man Basic Logic over here to the left, and my man Mr. Keith in the building.
Brother Keith.
Yeah.
AKA Chronic Knowledge.
Oh yeah. Let me turn my phone off. I guess I can start this off telling the women of Alpha Kappa Alpha happy Founders Day. I don't know when this going out, but you know we're recording this bitch on the 15th.
Shout out.
And shout out.
Favorite AKA Candace.
Hey, you got a favorite AK, man? Little sis.
What up, though?
There you go.
Yeah. Shit. I fuck with all y'all. Put that out there.
Oh, man.
I fuck with all y'all.
All y'all.
Hey man, we got a Zeta tomorrow. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have a Zeta on here, but I ain't really. I don't know. I mean, Keenan right across the street, but you know. Yeah. All right, but man, hey man. Shots up.
Shots up.
Shots up. Welcome back, Base.
I know, man.
Yeah.
Since 2018.
First time.
It's first time, man. What the hell you been up to, man?
Working, nigga, planning this wedding.
Oh, that boy he planning now. Yo.
No, old lady been planning this.
Yeah. She been playing.
Fuck you. We had a little slight hiccup. Shit, nigga, on. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Nigga, get in the mic.
Shit, weird. Cause I feel like we in a real studio, but we still in this nigga living room.
Nigga, this is the studio and my living room, nigga.
Nah, but we had a slight little hiccup. The venue that we already paid for and all that shit. The fucking, I guess the people that own it they like going through some little personal problems or divorce or some shit. So they trying
What
to.
the fuck?
Hell,
That got to
ain't
do with the
lying.
business.
Well, they ain't even let us know, but they had a little thing on the website talking about location. It's gonna be under new ownership and maybe moved. And called the lady. She talking about, oh yeah, her owner ain't renewing the lease, and we like, bitch, you the owner. So we
Give me that money back.
trying to figure out what's going on with that
Mike.
bullshit.
Did y'all? You talking about that's for the wedding
That's
itself?
for the no, not the
Or the
wedding,
reception.
That's the reception. Yeah.
Oh, did you ever look to that 595 Nor?
Yeah, I did. They taxing. a lot,
Yeah,
that
I
bar.
figure. Cause they that's probably a place to make money. They ain't, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
The bar and the venue real nice. I definitely want to do something there, but I tried to convince Tessa, but we ain't trying to spend no $5,000 on liquor.
Venue like when we had did that live podcast that time.
Oh, that place, yeah,
You get a venue
in the
like
cut over there. Yeah, I mean, it ain't the sexiest 595, but shit, it'll get the
on
job done.
everything.
Yeah, they don't care about none of that shit. They definitely had a bar in there too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't really- you know,
We'll
security.
probably look at it just worst case scenario, but yeah.
Yeah. So the government shut down, man.
Oh,
That shit ain't affect y'all at all, man. How y'all feel about that
Oh,
shit?
nigga, we ain't got no government jobs.
I'm good.
Nigga, we affected by government workers every day.
I ain't flying no time soon, so
Man, I don't even think that's a big
it.
issue, man.
No, that-
Shit,
bruh.
nah, the TSA.
Them
Nah, this is like a
lines-
3-hour. Well, you about to start traveling.
Yeah, I
again.
am.
Nigga, this says a 3-hour wait.
bro, 'cause I was driving this morning. I was doing a little Uber this morning. And NPR. If you're on your way to the airport, get there 3 hours early. They had the video. The
Ain't
line,
about that life.
That line long as a mug.
I mean, I gotta get there at 5 in the
who,
morning.
I was asking somebody. I'm like, if the TSA people, who the fuck is that one motherfucker? Like, nigga, I'm going to work.
Well, you because they had a mandate to go to work though. It's still like they're still getting messages that says it's mandatory for you to come to work because they can still put like this: if one person doesn't come, it's easy to fire that one person for not coming. What needs to happen is that all them niggas really just don't need to come.
No, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's not coming though.
Yeah, but they
It's always
still,
gonna
They
be
call
one or
in
two
sick.
niggas that's
It's a lot of them
calling
calling sick. Yeah.
Probably niggas has been there a long time.
because if you
nigga.
don't come to work, you're not getting paid. Like when the checks do
Yeah.
come out.
The
So,
checks are gonna eventually
yeah,
come.
'cause when they come, you're gonna get a lump sum for all the days.
They gonna get a lot of
Oh,
money.
So with
They're just not
the
cutting
government.
checks.
Hold on, the government pays them.
Yeah,
I thought it was
TSA.
the airport.
Nah,
TSA. That's why Delta and all them are still working. TSA are the security people and your flights, like the ones who guide the planes in.
Mhm.
So them niggas not there either.
Some of them aren't.
Yeah,
That's what's
but
taking
they,
so long.
most of them, they coming though, cause they still gotta get paid. But how them motherfuckers eat now? That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Jose and Feed the Hungry. They doing if you're out there, you're a government worker, you need some food. This Saturday coming up, and for the next 2 weeks, they're giving you food to last you for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And the government workers are free to go up there, let them know you're a government worker. Jose and Feed the Hungry taking care of you.
See, I didn't know. I thought
Shout
they
out
was
Fred.
bucking. I thought they was bucking because of like they wasn't like they wanted better wages.
Nah, but they trying to get a wage. Period. They just want to get paid.
So
Cause it-
niggas told them y'all still gotta come to work and we not gonna pay y'all.
Mhm.
Nigga, shit, I use all my little sick time.
That's what they said. Like they said, a bunch of people calling out sick at the same exact time. So
Most people calling out sick, and in some places they're just like national parks. They're just closing. Like they have a national park out there. It was in Arizona, a tree park, and vandals are just out there cutting trees down because there's no security and no mountain. Mountain rangers out there to take care of it. Like stuff is like people are being affected if you have like certain government protections. Another thing that happened: food stamps. So yesterday I was in Kroger. I was on the in the hood, around for Campbell and Cascade, and went to the Kroger. First of all, lines. I mean, my God, I was like, did they give away? I was just joking, right? I said, damn, they must have gave away food stamps today. And the lady behind me said, oh, you ain't got no card. Yeah, some extra money dropped.
some extra money.
So mind you, they thinking it's extra money.
Shit.
This morning I heard on NPR what happened was they actually gave people their February benefits this month since they're at work because those people aren't planning to come to work next month. So they're not getting food stamps for the next couple of months till the government.
So that's why they out there.
And
That's why they got it extra.
Them niggas then went in there and bought 38 boxes of
Bruh,
Fruity
niggas
Pebbles
was
and
in there
shit.
with two buggies this time because normally they get one. Oh, they
That
got
shit
extra.
crazy.
No, my nigga,
I can't even-
February's early.
I couldn't even imagine the check stopped coming, but I'm still getting dressed and going to work.
Well, because if you don't go to work, you're not getting paid when the check does.
I
come.
know,
You
but
never
right,
know-
what
you never
right
know
now
when it's
though?
gonna
But what right now? I need my money now.
stop.
I'm doing the work.
It's been a month. I need my money. I mean, people live check to check.
That's worse. If you live check to check and the check don't come,
The only thing I would hope is that I wish the government. See, I wish it was even. I wish that if government workers don't get a check, actual politicians don't get checks either.
bro,
But see,
I
they
don't
still-
understand how they getting paid still.
because
Well, they claim
process
that
it.
Congress is shut down too, right?
That's what they claim, but some people are still getting checks. Like the Democrats said that they're not going to take away why people.
Well,
But
they not no-
them people
niggas
rich
not-
anyway. They ain't hurt. They ain't check the check. That's
and
the problem.
They not hourly workers. They get a
Exactly.
salary, so by the time
Oh, they
this
should at
shit
least-
start up, they salary gonna start.
But they
up.
not check the check, so they don't give a
You're
fuck.
right.
They got savings.
Oh,
They got
should-
whatever.
They should at least pass some type of law to like you can get a voucher. Cause like the only thing I'm worried about are people who have car notes and landlords. right?
Bro, student
Because-
loans.
Well, student loans you can get a deferment on.
Oh, yeah,
student
you
loans, 'cause
can,
You know,
you
you
can.
let them know what you're going through. But like landlord gonna be at your damn door when rent is due.
Exactly.
They can know, hey, I'm a TSA worker. I understand that.
Because they still got bills too.
It piles up because if I can't get my mortgage from you, I got to pay these people.
He
tax.
gotta pay it.
It's a trickle down. Same thing with the car note. Hey, can
That's
y'all-
fucking
can y'all
scary,
push it back a
man.
month for me, please. Y'all see the government shut down.
That's scary, bro.
And all because Trump said that Mexico was gonna pay for the wall. Now he wants us to pay for the wall.
That boy something
And
else.
it's backfiring because they said it's up to 63% of Americans that believe this is Trump's fault. 63% of the majority.
That's a lot.
That's
That's coming from both sides.
That's coming
If
from
it's
both sides.
63%, that's both. That's coming from both sides. That ain't no one side of shit.
because it mostly affects the Trump countries. Because those Trump countries have a lot of government ran jobs.
Let me ask you this then: what's the middle ground on this goddamn wall? I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, okay,
Take the money that they're trying to give you. He just doesn't want them. I mean, he wants more money. They're
But-
giving him amount. They're giving him a
that's what I'm saying. If they say, okay, $3 billion to border security, just stop saying the wall. Okay, maybe that does amount to some physical structure, but okay, we're gonna give you $3 billion to border security. Whatever that entails, do it. But I'm like, we got to get past this. We got to meet. I know the Democrats don't want to give in to him because they don't want Trump to have that win. That's what it's about.
They already gave in. They told him this is the amount of money we would give for border security. Now, like you said, whether you want to take all that and put it towards the wall or how you want to split it up, whatever. Trump just wants to he wants it on the dotted line. Y'all, we're gonna fully fund this wall.
Because he want that win coming into 2020. Because
Exactly.
he if he don't get that win, this all politics, man. This all about him saying, I said I was gonna get a wall, and we got the goddamn wall.
It's
and
like
the
his
Democrats,
version of Obamacare.
Based,
this is Obamacare. You know what I'm saying?
What did you ding for that one? Boy?
That boy coming back with it. I've been reading newspapers on that. But yeah, that's what it is, and it's like
exactly
it's just
what it
going
is.
into 2020. But okay, let's talk about that a little bit too. Since we on politics, what's going on with the Democratic Party coming into 2020? Where the candidates?
Oh, they've been announcing themselves. You got Beto O'Rourke might say he might step in.
Bro, you talking about Elizabeth Warren was the only one I heard for sure.
What's his name? Castro. Latin dude. Julian Castro. He announced he's running. Hispanic dude.
He already
He
announced.
announced he had a full.
He ain't gonna win
Okay.
because of that last name.
Kamala Harris said she's gonna announce on Martin Luther King Day, so we might find
No,
out
that's
Monday.
them all potentials. They ain't. I'm talking
I
about.
just gave you two that announced. Elizabeth Warren.
That's two. That's it.
You got to do the exploratory committee first. So yeah, you got to.
They got and go through all that.
So those are going to be the four. I don't know about Beto O'Rourke, but Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren, and Julian Castro.
None of them folks beating Trump that you just named.
Well, to me, I think this time around, I don't know. I don't care about the presidential stuff. I just care about black people having our interests in order this time. That's my thing, right? It's a couple things that I just need to hear from some of these candidates just to know where you stand, so I can know where I can stand.
What's your three that you want to hear about?
It varies based on the person because they're all three different type of people. One you have,
But in general, what do you want?
in general, I want to hear something about immigration being addressed because I'm
Okay.
I feel a way about that, and I want to hear, and I want something to be addressed as far as black men. I want something to
You've
address
been on this a while.
to-
Black
to-
men,
to
yeah.
black men.
Don't hold your breath, sir.
Nah, it's too specific, bro. I'm telling you.
But it's not. It's not because they do things for black women. Like
No, what I'm saying is, listen. This is what I mean when I say too.
And hold on, let me finish this.
Yeah.
When I say something for black men, I'm not saying that as a programmer. I'm just saying like how when Obama made that statement, if I had a son, he would look like Trayvon Martin. To me, that's a connection with recognizing black men. I'm black. My son would have been black. Like it wasn't a movement. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He did the My Brother's Keeper thing. Like something that speaks to black men. I'm not saying you have to put a full program out. I'm just saying let me know that you see me in the room. Like if you calling roll,
I got you.
You calling Asian women, you calling gay, you calling that. Just say, hey, black man, I see you too.
But what I'm saying is, when I say that's too specific for a politician, I mean that. All right, if I say black women, if I do something for black women, the black men behind it, for sure, 100%. Why are we gonna be behind that? Why are we not gonna be behind it?
That's not automatic. That's not.
Man, you crazy? What you mean? What black woman thing black men was against?
What's the narrative? Bro, do you know that black women truly believe that black men don't support them like that?
Man,
like
that's dumb. That's dumb, man.
I feel the same way too. But
You think that's true?
I don't think it's true.
I mean, maybe that in this room it ain't true,
but we
but
talked about this before. Our circle and who we hang around.
Yeah.
We're it's all about who you hang around. I don't see it like that, but I know that, and I know it's true because I've seen situations where black women are in situations of danger. Black men are standing around doing nothing.
Well, my thing when I say specific, I mean that because they looking at it from how many votes can I get, right? So if I reach out to the gay black gays, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna get the whole LGBTQ community behind that. So that's like a good target for me. All right, I'm gonna go for some gay or whatever women's. That's good because the men in general, good men gonna get behind the women and shit like that. So that's why they just looking at where can I go at for votes. They ain't looking at who needs help in this shit.
Don't disregard the fact that in Alabama, the only reason why that senator won was because 96% of black women voted, but 92% of black men. That's a high ass percentage.
It is high.
And all it takes is for you to say, "Hey, black man,
What we drinking? Lunel?
Lunel, shout out Lunel.
Lunel.
Man. All it takes.
Who the hell is
You know
Lunel?
the comedian.
This for real?
With Cat Williams. I don't know what this is we drinking. It tastes like.
Oh, you talking about that funny lady
Yeah, funny,
with the short hair?
Yeah, with the short bald head.
Man, she funny as fuck though.
Cat Williams, yeah.
But that's all I'm saying. Just a nod, like I said.
Okay,
Obama
that's number
gave us
2.
a nod. I feel like Kamala, for me, like Kamala Harris, black woman married to a white man.
I was about to say, I know he was gonna
You
bring it
know
up.
I'm gonna bring it up. You know I'm gonna bring it up. So for me, it's not an issue as long as you address
You
the
still,
other in the room. As
yeah.
long as you can say something like, "Black man, I see you." You know
That's
what I
all
mean?
you want.
Because not only are you married to a white man, you're raising white children. She has no children with this man.
Oh, she don't?
No.
Damn.
Remember, we talked about this before about women who don't have kids. How it's a little, you know what I'm saying? So for me, that's why for me, I just need to hear that. Now, Elizabeth Warren, I feel like she's gonna do the Hillary Clinton thing and pander to us. So whether she does or not, I don't know. I don't really.
This what people gotta
But
realize.
Julio
I
Castro,
think Reggie about to come.
he's gonna mess around and the Hispanics might mess around and get in that vote on y'all.
This is the
Get
thing
a
you gotta.
Hispanic,
This is the thing you gotta realize though. I don't care about no pandering. You ain't gotta acknowledge this in the room. It's because all they gonna do is all gonna be a front. They really not gonna do nothing for no brothers. We gotta get our own shit together. We can't look for no politician to do nothing for us.
I agree with that.
Even if they say they gonna do something or say they gonna do that, we gotta get our own shit together. We gotta take care of our own. Like
But
it ain't shit that no politician can tell me.
But wouldn't us coming together as a voting block and putting something like a pact together and we support like black men for this, or black men for,
There's no
we can do that.
We're not.
That's supporting our
black
interests.
men aren't together enough to leverage their political power.
Too many egos.
Yeah, it's.
I think it's too many egos.
We got to do way more other stuff.
Can we work towards that? Let me ask you that. Can we work? Maybe not this round.
That shouldn't be first on the agenda. I don't care about.
work towards it.
I don't care about getting no politician.
What do you care about as far as what? I mean, even if you don't care about a presidential election, like, what do you care about politicians in general, offering to you?
Politicians at all. They ain't got to say shit to me.
I'm talking about on every level. Not even on the local level.
Y'all know I don't give no fucks. The governor was what color? I don't even know. What's the governor's
He
name?
had sworn in today, actually.
Yeah, did shit
Kim.
change?
It
Niggas
had-
act like we was gonna be back on the plantation.
Oh,
and
nigga,
No,
hold on.
I-
Did you not see the swearing in? I thought we was going backwards. They had
I ain't
them
see
cool ass
it.
niggas out there singing Georgia, all them cool ass niggas. He.
Oh, it's
big
like
up
some
Martin
black
Luther
guys. That what you saying?
Oh my god, that shit. Man, them
Why
niggas
you
out
making
there,
that
man.
face,
Them
bro?
niggas out there with cool, man. Y'all seen that?
I ain't see the shit.
Hold on, it was black folks out there supporting Kemp.
Yeah, on Georgia,
no, he
on Georgia
tripping.
Tech campus, Georgia Tech. Shout out.
I don't fuck with the politicians, but I know a racist when I hear one. Kemp,
You think Kim a racist?
Yes.
Yes.
If he's not a racist, he is very ignorant. Like
This is
as
the
far
last-
as when I heard him say the blacks have. Here's some the black. I got the support
Hey.
from the blacks.
Hey.
I was like, I heard that.
Hey.
I was like,
You know-
all they do is shout out Herschel Walker. They love saying that shit. Yeah, I got black support. We got Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker been cooning since he was at UGA, bro. Like,
They don't, but see, you say Coonan, but to them that's support. He been a supporter. He been an ally of whites for a long
well,
time.
and you're right. Cooning is to be funny about it, but sometimes you do got to play the game. But when I see the jiving, the shucking, and the jiving, you out there, and then that's the list of names. Yeah. Brian Kemp isn't racist. He tried to reach out to black people during his speech. He shouted out Martin Luther King and Herschel Walker and Hank Aaron. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. Like,
Right.
bro, like
I just,
like, some real
I just
community
feel like
people. Senator
black,
Vincent Ford, you know what I
black
mean?
men, we have to, we don't have any base right now. Like it's we're watching our women get educated and build, you know, I wouldn't say wealth as of yet, but at least seem like they're getting their finances in order. Because I know a lot of black women that are doing well, especially here in Atlanta.
Oh, them hoes in Dubai.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Yeah, but they doing well, and what's gonna happen is I felt like because we treated not us in general, but just we represent our race, so us as black men have treated black women bad in not every instance, but we haven't did all that we can for so long.
We haven't been there, yeah.
Like I just don't. I know so many real good black women, and I'm thinking all the time, like, man, I hope y'all don't get no white man, because you know if they holler at them, they gonna get them and they gonna keep them. They gonna wife them up.
We were talking about that the other
Yeah,
day.
we was talking about that the other day, and I was like, because it's like, how many times is it gonna be like, all right, nigga, I'm done. You know, because you already starting to see it a little bit more now. Like we argue, fight, and fuss like on social media so much. That's why now, like I used to be real active on Facebook, like, you know, having discussions or quote unquote arguments. I just be letting that shit ride. I'd be like, this shit ain't even productive.
Get the growth right
Yeah,
here,
this
but
shit ain't even productive right now.
Because
This must be that new
well,
net. What the hell is this?
it goes in circles. One, but then the other part about it is, like I said, the elephant in the room is never really addressed. Like we're hitting a little bit on it, is because I've always said this: black men have to support black men for us to do better. Black women support black women. Black women support black men. White women support black women.
Do they
But who-
support it? Do they support each other? I feel like
Bruh,
that's a
no,
little
black
far.
women support.
you said
each
black
other.
women don't support black
Bruh,
women.
Black
Do
women
they?
support each
Boy.
other,
Do
bro.
they?
Oh,
Yes,
doing
they
what?
fucking do.
Boy.
Doing
you
what the hell
see
they
it.
want?
You live in.
What you mean? Nah, give us some examples. What do you
Y'all give
mean?
me
If
some
I have a
examples.
business and
Bruh.
I have a business, I'm trying to put something on. You have a business, you donate to this. You have a business, you help with this. Like they're leveraging
They
each other.
barely speak to each other.
Bro, look, okay, if you want to look at like black women just more supportive in general. You look at the podcast, right? Who you
Yeah.
think support us the most?
I mean, who we know?
Black men and
You
black
think we
women.
don't know as many black men as black women in fraternity?
I'm talking about how many
Black
besides
women
your
always
frat
support.
brothers, how many non-Greek homeboys you got?
Man,
Yeah,
look,
like,
off the top of your head.
I'm talking about black men. Like we talking about black men supporting black men. And the women ain't asking who is my close friend. Oh, this a black business and a woman running. I'm there.
Bruh,
They ain't asking all them questions.
I wouldn't- I don't
bro, you
think
know when
so.
I was working with Spendify doing all that.
Yeah.
Black women, bro.
We know
Like,
they
all
once
women
know. I
support,
know one.
bruh.
I know once that you get their support, they're the main ones that backing you. But I I don't feel like they back each other like they should.
I put like
I
this.
think
I've
we do.
I've been in so many scenarios where I've seen a black woman come into a space, mention something that she's doing. Hey, I have this event that I'm putting on. The black woman can just hear the event. I know somebody that can help. They just
Bruh.
be down to help.
The event you hosted at the thing. What was that? What was the name
Black
of that?
women.
Where the black men equivalent?
All and you know how that came about? She put it out there. All those black women reached out to her. You know what I mean?
That
Just
was
put it out
saying.
there.
Black
Now, I
women
support
just
black
are
women. I'ma
supportive.
be there. I'm
I
raising a
didn't.
black
I didn't
woman.
say that.
You
I just
but we
don't.
and
I don't
there's no
see.
black
I
male
don't.
equivalent, like-
I don't
like
think
Kelvin
it
said.
just in general. I don't even think it's a man and woman thing. I don't think black people support each other enough. Not like how I see in the other races.
Right, but we going
Nationalities.
into within that. You saying that black people don't support each other, but within that, I think black women do support black women. I think I think they
I feel
do.
like this. When it comes to black people, right? We know now in 2019 that we're not monolithic. We know that. We know we have Martin Luther King. We know we have Malcolm X. We got different views, right? I've seen black women figure that out. Like black women, they hang in clusters. They have the hippie type of black girls. You know those, right? You got I would call them sorority type of black girls, but you know that kind of like they college educated on that side.
Okay, I was gonna ask you what's the attributes of them.
College educated. We know the entrepreneurs. Like we know black women. We know different types of black women, and I
Right.
notice they might intermingle, but for the most part they hang with each other. Black men, we still haven't figured that part out. We still haven't
Yeah, we don't talk to each other.
The sectioning off that we do is really on a rich or poor, did you make it or not type of thing. Whether no matter what you did, whether you're college educated, high school educated, run your own business, work for somebody, it's like can you get in? Yes or no?
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
and
That's
then
the line.
and then those higher tiers support each other,
Yeah.
and then that's it. Like
Yeah,
we
once you get up here,
yeah. Oh,
we
P
gonna
did it.
fuck
I'm
with
gonna
you.
support. Like, but
see,
that's it.
That's the support I'm talking about. See, black women, they're gonna help each other.
From the bottom, yeah.
They literally make it their point to pull other women up with them.
For sure.
Black men will see a nigga down there and be like, look, well, shit, ain't no nigga pull me up.
You're right. He
But
gotta
if you
get it
make
on his
but If you
own.
make it, my nigga, I got you.
Right.
If you make it, even if I see you coming up, I might throw you a bone. You know, I might push you up a little bit. But I'm not gonna make it my point to come down.
So are
and
y'all
help you.
are y'all saying, because I've always thought, like I said, I'm not saying that I don't see black women support each other. I know just women in general are like uber competitive just in nature with each other. And that's what I see more of, like, yeah, I'll support it if we cool, but a lot of times it's like, if I don't really fuck with you, I'm not even gonna speak to you. Like it's like a no new nigga type type scenario.
Okay, so to your point, you're right about that. What I'm saying is, it's a group of girls who, they don't fuck with them girls, but the girls who fuck with each other, put like this. Support right now for us would be everybody right now who's listening to this podcast, give us a 5-star review. Simple.
We ain't getting all
Guarantee
that.
you, more black women would do that before black men. That's what I'm saying. Like, black women are good at.
Yeah, I
there's
would.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah.
They're good at fucking with each other.
Yeah,
Like, oh, girl,
we
you
all
doing
know
this?
once you got, you got to have someone on your team to really make some things. Shout out to Mo Let It House, but I'm just saying, as far as like when I do agree that is the big issue, cause especially with black men. That's why I said we don't need to be in the political game at all. I just feel like it's black people. That's old white man game. Republicans are just old rich. They both rich.
So you
It's
don't
not
believe
like, it's not like the Democrats is poor. They still rich. The Republicans is rich. It's old white majority, old white rich men that argue back and forth with each other about who owns this and who owns
But
that.
you don't
Who should be
think
paying for
politicians
this.
have any power? I mean, that's I get what you saying. We shouldn't
money
be in
is,
it.
Money is power.
Money is power.
But I'm saying,
I
you don't
don't-
think they control legislation that affects people 20 years from
You're
now?
not
I think
there
if you
yet.
got the right
What you
money,
mean?
because best believe I never see hundreds of thousands of Asians in waiting to do polls, and they got their own areas and communities, and when they make some move, they got enough bread they probably pay people off.
Yeah.
Or they got enough money to be like, hey, we need this and we need that. That's what I feel black people need to, or black men need to follow that model. Like, let's get our community strong and, you know, get principles and stuff in place and set up.
So you okay?
Set up different things.
Alright.
And,
Yeah, I don't agree, but okay.
Was that you that told me? Somebody, I was talking about that the other day about how in the Asian culture, they have it to where you're supposed to start a business. Like that's your end goal. Like retirement. Like, you know how in America we aspire to retirement. Like
Right.
They aspire to retiring in your own business. Like, no matter how long you work, no matter what the fuck you
I have
doing,
no idea.
you start your own business.
No, I had a dude come to me, like, where I work, it's a lot of Koreans up there, and dude, they own pretty much everything, all the body shops and all this stuff. And I've told y'all before, people come from far away, like 30, 40 minutes just to come there and don't know this person. This ain't no family of theirs. They just know. And you gotta, this is the baffling thing to me, because I always ask like Indian and like Asian, Korean, Chinese, Vietnamese. I always ask them this question. I'm like, how do you know who's related to you? Because, like, you know, of course, like if one of us do something, like, you know, we know each other, we'll make sure to support. But it's like, imagine if all the black people you knew, like all their names were either, you know, Haygood, Bivens, or Kaula. Like, that's their, like, every Asian person or every black person you knew was that name. Wouldn't you probably give them more support? Like, that's,
but you know that.
But they're not even related. They're just supporting off the strength of, you look like me.
But that's also because of their lineage and how they were raised. Those last names aren't so much as families, more so like dynasties and like stuff that was passed down.
But that's why I say it's not nothing. They said they don't really know. I mean, once you start talking to people,
they just fuck with it.
They just fucking with them just because you look like me. I don't care.
So let me ask you, how do we get to that point where we just rock with, because we saying that black women are supportive, but black men aren't. So how do we get to the point that we can do that?
First and foremost, we got to do something to support some shit. Because it's like, what are we doing to even support? Like, we not.
I don't know if it's this or and what. Hey, we giving you a plug on this. Hey, this ain't basic logic no more. This logic, right?
Basic logic is. But no, we not.
2019.
We not doing nothing to really support, and that falls on all of us. Like, to really support and just doing whatever. And what you said, that's the big thing, is I think still us as black men, we haven't learned. Like, that's one thing I have seen with black women now. They're like embracing other types, like you were saying, other types of black women. Back in the day, you used to be like, she was thotty, I ain't fuck with her. Now it's like, girl, you a thot, do your thing. Get your money, boo. Do you, sis. Like, you know, it's hype. Even if in the back of their head, they'd be like, I don't fuck with her. In public, they're going to be like, don't fuck with her.
So do you think, well, because I'm agreeing with you, and I also feel the same way about the politics, too. Like, I feel like we're just not there yet. Like, I'm not saying fuck it, but like...
Yeah, I mean, I just don't believe we should be out of it. You know what I'm saying?
We're not there yet. Like, the only way to be in it, like how the Asians are the perfect example. We live in an area that is happening right now. Since we've been in Norcross, all of us, we've seen Asians just build up, making money. We see it, right? It wasn't until this year that we seen like about 5 of them just throw their hat in the ring. Why now? Because they done built up. They done built their area. They done got their money up. They done got their people back down here. Everybody's legal. Everybody's citizen. They all can vote. Now they're moving to that arena. Did they win? No, they didn't win this time.
I thought he did win.
No, David didn't win. He lost to that white lady.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
I think it was kind of close though.
It was close.
Yeah, it was close.
And it was a learning experience.
Yeah.
Letting everybody know, I'm putting you on notice. We here. Yeah. Now, if I'm running for something like that, like now the white lady, she has to talk to that community. Why? Because it's just like when Bernie lost and Hillary won, right? I'm still to get your supporters to support me now.
Yeah.
Because we're still the same party. Oh, well, if you want my supporters to support you, I'm going to need you to allocate some funds over here.
Do this.
This.
That's what I feel. That's what I was saying. That's what brothers need to start doing. We don't have enough political clout to even ask for anything.
Where will we go?
I mean, we got the South Side, but you said the first thing they knew is like start doing things, right?
We can start doing something. And I really feel like, because, you know, I'm not like I have a lot of friends that, you know, are babies' fathers, quote unquote, like that, but fathers definitely need to be more out, because it's this big stigma that black fathers, you know, not in their kids' life and this shit in. We know some boo-boo ones, but I know way more good dads that with their kids all the damn time.
Bro, you
And
mind,
they
bro.
not on the
I feel
the
the same
forefront,
way.
and it's something we need to do to be more out there with our kids, whether you a biological father, stepfather, like people that's in their kids' life,
Shout
like
out.
So you saying we know more, and I'm trying to think, we know more good fathers than bad fathers.
yeah.
To Ed's point, like it's so crazy. I was just about to say that
You saying you don't?
I'm thinking.
because think about this too. To Ed's point, right? If we don't have anything as black men to support right now, right? No big movement, whatever. The one movement that I think we all can get behind is black fatherhood. You know why? Because in 2019, black fatherhood has changed. We're not our fathers. We're a little bit more understanding. One, two. You have a lot more black men nowadays, like in basic position where you can be a stepfather and very active and actually raising a child. And then three, now that's that pull up that those bad fathers, quote unquote, the ones that you're thinking like, oh, I don't know, they're so good. Well, we're promoting it and making it the positive things. You're gonna get out of it. It's kind of like what black women do with strippers and thoughts, quote unquote, and all that stuff, right? Why do you think they don't strip all their lives? They just do it for a good 1 or 2 years. They get pulled up because they see the positive. They see women embracing it.
You think baby fathers are gonna get pulled up or
Yes,
something?
I do. You know why? Because I see men like us, right, coming together and saying, hey, you know, good or bad, if you're a father, come to the meeting, right? The bad father might hit you with some, well, man, I would do a little bit more. Like, I used to be in those positions, right? When I didn't have no fucking job and no car and shit, I didn't even call. I didn't.
Cause you like, what can I do?
What am I do?
Yeah.
Now, if I was around a group of brothers that knew that and they said, well, I can't get you no car, but I can damn sure get you a job.
Right.
Appreciate it. Got me that job. Now I can be a little bit more active. Working. Somebody say, I got to hook up on the car, cash car. Boom.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing a little bit more. Now my kids is coming around. Like, bro, it really, that fatherhood thing, and black fathers, that stigma ain't the same stigma, bro. I used to hate when I used to have my son and niggas just look at me crazy like, what you doing with this baby? Like, bro, it's my son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, black fathers are real nowadays.
Well, yeah, I think we are taking fatherhood more seriously. Like, okay,
Because
fatherhood.
Uncles
Yeah.
have stepped up. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I
you,
think
my
all
brother,
across the board,
best uncles I've ever seen.
fathers and, you know, black men and,
Raising
authoritative, whatever, like I'm the uncle, I'm the whatever. So I think they are taking it more serious. Now, I still feel like this is like a circle issue that we talked about. Like, we looking in our circle and we've already been pulled up, and now our point of view is coming from our circle. And I feel like I can easily go on Facebook and see somebody posting that this nigga ain't talked to his child in 7 years, so I think it's like still a lot.
I think the thing,
A lot.
The thing of that
Let's
gets
talk to him.
I don't know why this dude.
the thing
It's weird.
no, the thing with me on that is that I always say you never know what the scenario is, because it's always put on the forefront that the daddy ain't shit. Folks never put it in, like I said, not casting blame, but it's a lot of quote unquote.
But that's
difficult.
blame. It's
not blame, but that's
But
you gotta
but you
look at
change.
the,
You're
You
changing.
gotta look at the scenario.
But what I'm saying is, we talking about fathers right now.
Okay,
it don't matter about what the bad women. I'm talking about fathers.
So I won't go into that.
Okay.
We all know it's
Exactly.
shitty. What I would say is the role of the black father has been diminished so
For sure.
lowly that now we're only thought of as if you're not a provider or being there financially, you can't be there whatsoever. Like, and that's why I think I'm not making an excuse, but I feel like that a lot of times, like Keith was saying, how a lot of times they may step away because they're like, damn, I don't have anything to provide. Like, what can I do? And the thing is, we need to get back to it's not it's not just the money or whatever you putting into it.
The time.
Just being there, just their
time
time,
is
your
most
presence.
important.
Like it changes, you know.
And to his point, that has to come from other black men. See, you can't look at your baby mama or even her circle and them to think that even as good as you want to be, and she knows you're good because y'all had a child together. Like y'all, there had to be some type. It's only a rare type of chances where it's just like a whatever. But a lot of times, there was something real there. They saw something in you. They know you can be a good dude. But if the fucking circumstances are showing that, man, look, I can't hear about what you got going on right now because I got to raise this kid. Cool, I understand that. But where is it going to come from? To his point, it comes from us. It comes from sitting down, having these conversations. I used to go to the Brothers United meeting, the best meetings ever, because they would talk to a brother and say, hey, look, even if you ain't seen your kid in 7 years.
It's open, bro.
Even if you ain't seen your kid in 7 years, it's okay. Start calling.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
like start calling.
But
like
what I'm
start calling.
What I'm
Simple.
saying is, okay, we got circles, right? Everybody want to rob somebody today.
I know.
Look,
left the spot together like
Hey.
beat up at Kelvin house.
right? Yeah. I don't want y'all niggas here. Right. Now the motherfucker gonna look at my apartment like, oh, this nigga got all the robbers in his shit. Anyway, but I'm saying,
come out with the thong sandals, ain't gonna be like, oh, he's all right.
but what I'm saying is, I just feel like, well, how do we reach out to these? Because, all right, our circles are okay. We got people who black men that are responsible and can talk to people and all that stuff. But how do we reach out to the people who are in that bad position where they ain't got no car, no job, no hope? And they don't feel like they can be a proper father, so they're like, I ain't gonna be around. That's the problem. We don't reach out to the people outside of our circle. Like you said, we don't do that. So how do we do that?
I do that.
But okay, but how does that work? Because I feel like if I go talk to a strange black dude, he gonna be like, nigga, who are you? You don't know my life. Get the fuck out of my face.
But see, people,
it's conversation though. It's conversation.
But people talk to. I know me personally. I'm pretty friendly. So I like, especially if I see somebody I'm gonna speak. Yeah, like I said, and even especially if I see another brother, like I always make sure I'll be like, you know, you said the extra, what's up? You know, like, you know, maybe I don't really know how to explain it, but it's
I was about to ask, what's that? The extra, what's up?
I mean, it's just another mutual respect. Like, what's up? Respect when to me, I guess it's more like when I see a brother that's like doing, like, especially when I see another brother working. If you doing some like manual labor or whatever it is, like,
down, bro.
if I'm seeing you like out just grinding, like that's something I can respect more. Even when I see like a younger dude, if I see a younger dude, if he out there grinding, hustling, like I'm cool with it. Like a legal job, like or just whatever he's doing, he's doing.
You know, like the extra dab, like, you know, you might dap somebody up, and then you give them the extra.
No, because I just like, me personally, I just like seeing that, because when I look at young dudes and I see you out there actually working and doing a good job at your job, like I make sure I tip more. Like I can respect that so much more, because I know at the blink of an eye, like if something happened, you could be out here doing something wrong, and that's what we see a lot, because that gets glorified so much now, especially with black men. We glorify the rappers and you know, the artists, whatever type of artist should be, or athlete or whatever that be, They get glorified, and that's not the norm. You know, those are the folks that are out there that maybe, you know,
They're the outliers,
misusing drugs and not having a lot of kids and not taking care of them, or you know, or
but they give them a pass because they got the money. And shit.
They got all the shine, and it's that brother that's going to work 9 to 5, taking care of his kids. He ain't out in the forefront.
But see,
he not the role model.
But to bring it back to what we talking about a little bit too, that's the issue, right? Like that's the issue that we talking about. Mm-hmm. See, the reason why those brothers are glorified, because they ain't doing shit. So who got time to kick it with these young niggas? The niggas that ain't doing shit. See, you work, like, prime example, you working 9 to 5. I see how tired you be when you get off work. It would took an extra push for you to come out after you get off work to sit down for an hour with some kids and talk to them about what you do. Now, it'll be a sacrifice, but it'd be an extra push because you work a 9 to 5, and that's what I'm saying. Like, see, for some reason, black women, that's just how they've been born, bred, and raised since slavery. They do the
They've
extra.
been holding up the family
They've
for the
been-
whole
exactly.
time.
That's what the fuck they do. They always do extra. We gotta do a little extra. Like
it's our turn,
it-
man.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's our
But-
turn,
but
bro.
to his point, though, I think that's why he focused on the black fatherhood thing, because I do see that's what a lot of black fathers are instilling in their kids now. Like, you know what? Let me pick up some slack. Like good example. My dad, I think my dad is like one of the best men in the world, like as far as being a husband and father.
Yeah.
But he was only limited to what he knew. Like we talked about it earlier, right? He didn't know shit about a computer.
Yeah.
He just knew that they said if you got a kid, buy him a computer.
Yeah.
Bought the computer, changed my life.
Right.
But as far as like
Adele.
the E-machine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when the AOL, you remember when the AOL dish used to come in the mail?
Get them free 150. Hey,
You don't remember the AOL dish?
that 150 hours.
Boy, what? The Earthlink?
Hey, y'all aging yourself right now, man.
Earthlink? I'm talking Netscape. But
Hey.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, he was only limited to what he knew, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like emotions and like certain things that
They
we
wasn't
now,
on that, yeah.
certain things that we now know as fathers, like I just think we're doing better. It's now our time. We gotta go to the extra mile, show these kids that better example. Like what I'm doing now, I'm so around so many kids, I see it. Like one kid, you about to have a baby, so the counselor told him, hey, we can set you up. We can send you to this school, get you a trade, get you all this. He's kicking back like, man, I don't even feel like doing all that lame shit.
Why you think that's his answer though?
Because one, part of his environment. Two, sees it as lame because a lot of times those quote unquote good jobs and those folks like see.
Bro, we gotta kill that lame
I'm
shit,
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what's lame.
That shit a big
I'm
problem
gonna tell you
in the
what's
black
lame.
community,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you what's lame. It's not lame.
Reggie's favorite
Oh,
word.
listen.
It's Reggie's favorite
Listen,
word.
it's not lame.
Oh, you
It's
do
not
say that
lame.
shit
It's
a
not
lot.
lame in the sense of uncool. It's lame in the sense of this person left the hood, got a good job, better opportunity, and it's lame that he didn't even come back and bring it back. Like, it's lame.
That's what he talking
Bro,
about?
I know. Hold on, pop. Let me finish.
Let him finish.
Let me wrap it up.
Let him finish.
Let me wrap it up.
Let you finish.
Let me wrap it up because I know you want to talk. Listen. Let me wrap
We
it up.
letting you
Oh,
finish.
let me wrap it up because I know you want to hop in. Because to Ed's point, those quote unquote lame, uncool folks, we busy working. They busy doing. They don't come back to the hood. They don't talk to the kids. The only time they do come back is like a charity fucking thing where the niggas that ain't doing shit, who in the hood trapping and all this shit, they actually kick it with these niggas. Even do little things like show these niggas how to wear their shoes and wear their clothes. Now, if somebody like Ian came in and showed them how to tie a tie, it would mean a lot to them. It'll mean so much more than a lame, a quote unquote lame motherfucker took some time out to show me how to do some cool quote unquote shit. You know what I mean?
You come on, jump in.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what the lame part is. Because it's lame to leave the hood and not come back.
Get on my soapbox.
That's what's lame.
You want to drink or something? Well, you put your own shit. I get you shit.
Okay. Well, I deal with these young men on a daily basis.
Me too.
And from what I've seen, they want everything fast.
You
I
right.
work with the inner city,
You right.
Fulton County Metro, in the Bluff, Bankhead. I work with those kids, so they want everything fast.
My kids off the low.
I got an 11th grader now. He said he done with school. I'm like, why you got one more year? Man, it take too long.
What's his plan?
Like,
You want to be a rapper?
And right, all of them do want to be a rapper. All of them think they can rap. It's like that's the way out the hood. That's the way to make it. So I mean, it's like
And that makes sense, but do you also have you talked to him? Because see, in the program I'm with, right, it was a kid like that. So he dropped out of school. Flew through the GED program, is about to graduate with a GED at 17 and go to Georgia Metro and get a trade. Only because it was explained to him like, hey, you can move at your own pace. Because you're right, school might be a little slow for you. You might want to go faster. You might want to
but
go
what
faster.
they fail to realize, GED class is just like school. So,
But it's at my own pace. Now I can get a GED at 17, whereas I would have to wait till fucking 18 to a maid to walk across the stage, but they don't give a fuck about grass. Like, cause see, some people don't give a fuck about walking and all the extra shit.
That was me.
Yeah, some niggas want to get their fucking diploma and go on, and to find out, oh, I can still go to college with my GED, and y'all gonna do this, help me do it.
My thing.
I'm talking about options. That's all I'm saying. You right. These kids do want that shit fast.
That's why a lot of them tend to
They do want it fast.
get with the dope dealers, cause that fast money is better. They feel like that's better money.
I think
because I'm showing you how to get the fast money too, though. So, because to my point, yeah, it's fast money, and I'm in the hood with you, side by side, taking you on these rides. I'm showing. Like, imagine
they don't care. They don't.
Imagine
they don't
if you. Imagine if you
understand
could.
consequence.
Imagine if you could pick one of them up, right, and take them through a day in the life of your job and show them how to get some money, right? That'll be cool. But see, you don't got time for that. That's not an option. The trapper, bro, you can hop in the car with me. I can show you how to make $100 in 2 hours, real quick, flip.
When people realize trapping is boring.
Let me put a comment out here. You got Jameson calling you Basic Keith right here. He said, you got a Basic Keith statement. Basic Keith co-signed these brainwashed kids.
Facts.
Yeah, I just say you gotta give them options. Like,
I'm just reading the comments.
I'm not co-signing them. I just
Talk to James.
matter of fact, James, let me tell you, that's the issue. Negroes like yourself that writes them off as brainwashed kids. If they're brainwashed, why don't we brainwash them? Like, why don't we do the brainwashing? That's what I'm saying. Like, because they are easily influenced and they're easily to be brainwashed. Why don't we do the brainwashing? That's what I'm saying. Jameson should, matter of fact, a nigga like Jameson is perfect, right? If I'm in the hood, right, and I'm growing up in squalor, right, and you show me the Smallwood Manor, and you let me know.
Shout out to
Smallwood Manor.
Plate though.
Yeah, exactly. You make me a plate. You make me a plate, and you show me Smallwood Manor. You let me know I can get all this through tech.
They'd be like,
You might change my fucking.
I want this.
Bro,
That's real talk. James, step your game up, bro.
That's what I'm saying. This one child. All you need to do is one child. I'm not talking about go down there and get 5 on. They might sit you up. No, get one. Get one that you see potential in. Show him Smallwood Manor. Fix him a plate, and I guarantee you will change his life.
Let me say this.
That's what I'm saying. Brainwash.
What if it's?
We do the brainwash.
What if you don't feel like? Is that our obligation as black men?
Yes.
We gotta do that. Let me tell you that. Sometimes I don't feel like doing that shit.
And that's
I don't want to go back and talk. I don't want to do that.
That's what's wrong with
Am I responsible for doing that?
That's the problem.
Sometimes I don't want to do it, to be honest.
That's the problem with black men.
And we should always turn around and reach our hand, no matter what.
That's
so,
what's
the
wrong.
fact that you don't feel like doing that.
But what I'm saying is, y'all talking idealistically, yes. Oh yeah, let's reach out and help. I want to come in, my brother, but sometimes I don't feel like fucking doing it.
On the low, if I wasn't getting paid for it, I probably wouldn't be doing it the way I'm doing.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think we should just be like, yeah, you should always. But we gotta be realistic and be like, sometimes you just don't feel like doing that shit. You telling me I gotta go try to help somebody who don't want to help themselves?
But black women are a perfect example of going above and beyond.
Some people, kids don't know no better.
We gotta go above and beyond.
And I see that every day. They don't know no better.
They
bro.
don't.
Man, it's so hard being black.
And then on
Put that on the shirt, nigga.
But on
Put it
top
on
of
the
that,
shirt, my nigga.
it's their upbringing. The people around them is not showing them the way. So it's like who is there to help them?
If somebody not gonna listen to their own mama,
they gotta help you when you get older.
No.
They gotta help you when you get older.
That's actually.
That what you want? That what you gonna rely on?
No.
These kids, when you get older, they supposed to help you.
I want to die on like.
No, see, what I'm saying is, when it comes to the mama thing, you kind of wrong on that because there are people who will listen to a counselor or a probation officer before they listen to their mama because they resent their mama. Like, because you gotta think about it, a child don't ask to be here. Once you realize,
their mama for their situation,
bro.
At 12, I got kids that's like
at 12 and 13, because put it like this,
they living in
at 12 and 13,
roach infested.
I can't get a job legally, right? 12 and 13, I can't legally get a job, right? So I want to change my surrounding. I'm hungry as fuck. This lady here is supposed to be providing for me. She ain't got it. not only she ain't got it, she might be bullshitting it. You knows the situation, but for some reason I resent
Spending
this
money
lady.
on drugs and all kinds
All
of
types of shit.
Yeah,
I
going to
resent
club and shit.
I resent
on
this lady.
Instagram, acting like everything all good,
I-
roasted in the back.
Exactly. I resent this
Yeah,
lady.
I'm killing all the roasting. Yeah.
I resent this lady. I'm not listening to shit she got to say. Now this dude right here, he might can speak to me better, but to your point though, I'm not talking about more than 2 or 3 times. I'm not talking about you begging a nigga to change his life. I ain't talking about that.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about you expose them. Like a lot of times these kids don't even have exposure. Like
They don't even know.
They don't even fucking know. Like blind. Like one of the best things I used to love, like with CDEP and MC program in the summertime. Even though everybody who came to the summer program didn't get the scholarship and want to come to Fort Valley, it exposed us. Hell, a lot of motherfuckers. I know I had never been on a plane until I got into that program. Right. That alone was an experience.
I think the big, to me, I think what Kelvin, because what Kelvin said is real. The average person doesn't want to make themselves susceptible for that, because you don't know what can happen. You don't know what somebody gonna do in your home. So I'm not gonna say open your home up to somebody. What I would say is just make yourself available. Like that's what I feel like black men need to do. We need to make ourselves available. If somebody is willing to be like, hey, you know, I'm in a situation I want to do better, that you're there for them to be an example.
That's all.
'Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna, even for my own family, I'm not gonna sit out there and put myself out there for you to fuck me off and all that shit.
That's
Nah,
what you gotta do.
nah.
No.
That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm
Do
sorry.
it. As I said, be available.
Be available.
Be able,
If some-
be able
Be
to, like,
available to be fucked up.
No. Be available. No. Be available. No. Be available.
Bro, that's how it is.
No. Be available to go through a screening. Prime example, right? Me and Reggie both work with the youth, right? Reggie could potentially see a young man that.
This nigga Keith just started working
Bro,
with
hey,
me
that
2
nigga
days
like
ago.
me, that was 2
Now
days.
this nigga,
I've
been doing it for 30 years.
First of all,
Coach Carter.
First of all, I got my first group yesterday by my goddamn self already after 1 week because of how good I'm doing.
Well, nobody say you weren't doing good, but
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
Don't act like you've been doing this shit for years.
But what I'm saying is, I can see, I can see it down the pipe. I just need brothers to be available. I just need that they have a brother in there that went from F's to straight A's and B's in 1 month and can motherfucking fly through all this tech shit just to say, hey, we have entrepreneur time. We need one person to come in and talk to the kids about tech. Hey, Kevin, can you come in and talk to them about tech? Boom. You talk to him, it sparks him, and he realized this nigga cool. Like, because that's the thing, too. They look, shit, nerds and all that shit and getting jobs. That shit was kind of lame when we was coming up. Nowadays, esports is cool. Like, a lot of shit is different.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
So
Okay,
just be
you
available.
do.
Just
You
like, yeah, I can come do that.
Yeah, you
They
do
ain't
have
come to
resources to reach
They ain't
out.
come to
I'm
business
saying
manner.
that if anybody asks me to do something, like I'm like, okay, yeah, I show up. Whatever I can do, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show up.
That's it. That's all we ask.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that if I come, I do my thing. Sometimes if I don't got that motivation, now I just want to do that, and then I'm out.
But that's all we ask.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
But
be available.
it's just I don't know, man. It's just hard, man. It's like cause then you sit back and see, cause if we don't bring everybody up, it feel like we all getting dragged down. You know what I'm saying? The crowds and that's what I feel like. If we don't bring everybody up, it feel like we all, cause it's like it don't matter how much 100 good things you do, you got like 10,000 people doing bad stuff behind you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like all of whatever good I do or however successful I do, it ain't enough because there's 100 niggas behind me
So let's promote.
doing other stuff where I can't reach poo poo in the hood doing his
Focus
thing.
on the nigga.
Poo-poo or Pookie?
Well, Pookie,
No, but to Reggie's point.
Let's keep
One at
on
a
going
time.
with the positive.
Because of the people that
Let's focus on the pot. I've seen what's going on with black women, and I've seen the narrative change, and now it's black girl magic, right? That is positive. That's a vibe that I can get with. This just makes me feel like if I'm a black girl, I got magic, I can do whatever it takes.
You really got to find that magic.
Hey, that's a different podcast. Hey, what Corey Holman say? Black girl magic was? He said it was child support. But what I'm saying is we need something positive. Shout out to 5150.
Oh wow! So keep that. Yeah. And Wilson said, Wilson said in the comments, one child at a time. And look,
that's
it's
it.
much more. I
One
can
at a
handle
time.
one at a time.
That's
thought they
it,
were
bro.
He also said save those that are ready to be saved.
I agree. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I
We
said make
start-
yourself available.
We
for
start
them.
from that. We start from one at a time. The ones that want to be saved. That's how you build it. That's how you change the culture.
Right.
That's how you get positive. And once that outweighs the negative people have no choice. It's kind of what happens with toxic masculinity now, right? Everybody has no choice but to change. Luke can never be popping now in 2019. Ever.
Oh, you saying old Luke?
Like old Luke?
Yeah,
like
now he a totally different person.
he had to be, and he can never
Everybody
pop now.
grows and matures. So
Well,
But
okay,
even the state
mean,
of where we're at. Look
nobody
at the R.
says-
Kelly thing. We all been knowing about R. Kelly, but this generation just found
Kelly
out.
can't grow and change.
Bruh,
you think he's still the same?
no.
I'm saying R. Kelly
Times
can't
have,
grow
I'm saying
and change
times
at
have
this
changed.
point.
We knew about it when we were a little bit younger, but now the way social media is and all this time's up and all this, they didn't even know R. Kelly was this nasty. Now that they found out, as soon as they found out, they want to cancel him and get him out of here. They ain't fucking with
So
him.
We
let
talk about this everywhere. Like, it's so common in the music industry. Like, it's so many other rappers that don't did this, but we, since
They
his
blasting
been-
R.
Wait,
Kelly.
wait,
If you-
before
yeah,
we
I
go
was
to
thinking-
before
Yeah,
No, we're not going in R.
Yeah, I
Kelly.
really
Yeah,
don't even
yeah,
want to go
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I mean, I have a hard stance on cancel R. Kelly, but before we go there, I
Damn,
want to
did
say
you-
about
I sent you that- I
I
sent
don't
you that
want to
clip,
go
though.
there. They're not talking
I
about
sent you that
about
clip,
the
though.
children. I want you to like. You should set something up, man. So the podcast. I mean, if we could do something individually or whatever with the kids.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to my kids.
No, not yours.
No, it's
I'm saying.
we got an event coming up in a couple of months. And I was thinking because mind you, hold on. So out of all the kids, because we do got those negative kids that we work with, we do have one group of kids that's called the community builders that choose to come in, that want to be leaders,
Yeah.
that want to be better. Those are the kids that I'm thinking about. That
Well,
need
I'm
to-
saying I want to challenge you in a month. You come up with some way that we can get involved with the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's we come in talking or we just meeting them or whatever, we just saying, hey man, if you ever really need something, reach out to me, whatever. But I want to challenge them. I'm gonna come. Look, today is J15. Shout out to the K's.
Yeah.
J15. So look, February 15, man, have something for us to do. Cause
Man,
I want us.
Valentine.
We talk a lot. This is a talking podcast, but I want us to get some action
Gotta
items
start doing
behind this
some
motherfucker.
Yes, man.
And say, hey, we gonna do something,
Nah,
man.
look, I'm inspired because see, like I said, Reggie was really the one that kind of sparked this when we had this debate before, and he was like, get in there and talk to these youth and
Reggie don't
see
be
what we
talking
can
about
do.
shit.
No, because that's the other part of it too, though. You got it. There are one or two in there that just flat out, I don't want to move. Hey, can you sign this sheet? I ain't signing shit. Hey man, we gotta do 10 push-ups when we leave. Everybody
Now,
do 10 push-ups. Fuck them push-ups.
What you do with them? I just be like, all right, bro.
You can't do that.
That's what I say. I just be like, all right.
Them the ones that need the air beat.
No, you can't do nothing, but you also gotta. But then what I also do is pull
Nah,
them to
they
the
need to be
side.
body slam. That's what's
I
wrong
pull
with
them
them.
to the
They
side
need to be
and
body
talk to them
slam.
and let them know life is a game. Period. So
No,
whether you do it
do
now,
you-
you do it later.
Now,
You're gonna do it.
do y'all feel like, because I know we talked a lot about the education thing, I think what's happened with black men especially is I think that, and we've talked, me and Keith have talked about it a little bit, I think that, like, and I'm gonna blame our parents for this. I feel like it's their fault.
That's okay.
I feel like black men, we try to, what's the word, capitulate to,
Wait.
is that right?
Wait, what
What
you
you
trying to
trying to say?
say?
It depends on what you trying to say.
You said constipated, man? What
Capitulate.
does it mean to you? Capitulate.
How white men are. Like, maybe I'm saying that wrong.
He talking about capitulate, basically copying how white men, like
Yeah,
basically
like the-
black men are the white men of black people.
Yeah, and we're not them. We don't have the same struggles as them. We don't have the same finances as them. Like, cause like growing up, like when we were younger, what did our parents tell us to do? Go to college, get a good school. And we know so many brothers right now that wasted time in college, and they could have been doing what they're doing now and probably had that 30,000-40,000 that they got in student loans right now in the bank are going towards their business. So I think they need to have more programs now.
I don't know anybody who went to school for what we went to school for. They're doing what they're doing. That that really we could have just did on
Besides
our
Kelvin.
own. But even with Kelvin, do like a lot of times,
Right.
And Reggie.
Criminal justice.
Nigga out too. But
even
for-
criminal justice,
That's
though,
two.
like, that's yeah.
but no, but
But no. But to me, like taking criminal justice almost kind of falls in that trade realm to me a little bit because true enough, if you're like a graphic designer, right? You can even with criminal justice, you can learn those basic stuff.
you could
out
have
of
did
high
your shit
school
out of school
and
You
build
had
up
to go to
because it's
Fort
more
Valley
about
to learn that shit.
experience
Kelvin,
and
you
knowledge
needed
than it is.
Fort Valley didn't teach you that shit.
Yeah, like you learn that shit on you can learn a lot of this stuff on your own if you have the
Yeah,
aptitude.
but you need the degree because that's
What-
what the industry
Yeah,
requires.
But
'cause
what
the
I-
degree just proves that you can complete
Yeah,
something.
but what
That's I'm saying.
I was saying though, y'all are good on there, and I worked in my field
reading class.
I worked
Yeah,
in my
you
field
win in your
for yeah.
field, too.
I worked in my field for a while, and I can still go back if anything ever goes back. The thing I was saying is that, but I feel like we wanted to go to school, college was for us, but it's not for everybody, and I feel like
that's what you're saying.
we
The
pushed
first year people.
Yeah, we pushed a lot of people like, hey, you need to go to school, and some of them folks shouldn't have went to school.
But okay, so
And we have to give them options that hey, you don't have to go to college just to be
So-
successful.
so
you just need to have a trade.
But can I also push back a little, right? Because you're right. You're right about what you just said. Everything is correct, right? But at what point so black people, we know what we need to do, right? And we need to basically focus on college prep and trade classes, right? So to make it full circle, to Kelvin's point, that's where politics come into play because you need to vote for the school board system that's going to allow the trade classes to come back into the schools. Because my dad always talked about this shit. When he was in high school, you can learn brick mason, you can learn HVAC, you can learn carpentry,
All that.
you can learn
For
auto tech,
free.
or
For free.
you can get college prep
for free.
for free. That was part of high school. You had different paths because everybody wasn't going to college.
But
Then they
remember
pushed this
they
whole-
had the program where you had to go college prep.
You had
that
to go
shit
college
fucked
prep.
up so
that
many
fucked up
people,
every.
dog.
That was our generation.
Yeah,
That was our generation.
Yeah,
like you
they-
had to do college.
I think they cut it out right after I graduated because I think my class in my school it was the last
we had
class
auto,
that
we
still
had
had.
AutoTech and AutoCAD in our class.
Yeah, we had
They had
college
Maxwell
prep
at my school
Yeah.
where you could choose to either be college prep or technical.
and I did both. I did both.
Yeah,
I did trade
both,
and
too.
college prep.
Yeah.
And you could do, but after that they canceled trade and they got rid of a lot of them teachers.
'Cause when I
And they
graduated-
like we need to focus all our resources in
All
college prep.
because when I graduated, I had that dual degree because I had college prep and tech stuff.
Yeah,
Now,
du-
you
I
did
had
it.
dual. Yeah,
And then after
Right.
home ec.
Home
Learn how
ec,
to
yep.
sew button all that shit.
I was
right?
in there because the girls was in that class. I was like, I'm taking
All
that
day.
bitch.
Playing house.
I'll
two
be
year-
there.
2 years later, it was all college prep. It was all, and it was,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I'm saying. So to my point, that's where it's hard to be black, man. It's like, yeah, the politics
Bruh.
is bullshit, but then we not voting on the right school system and school board. They're taking the programs out of our system that we need. You might be right. In Buckhead, all them, these white kids might not need no trade.
They don't need that
You
shit.
you might be right, but our kids in the inner city, I need to teach your
don't
ass
need that
carpentry and brick mason because you will be building up all this shit. But what happens is that's why I said about politics too. I want to know. I want to know what presidential candidates don't talk about immigration.
Yeah, that-
because
that-
if you taking brick mason out the schools, but you bring all the immigrants in to build the brick mason, that only affects our community
Yeah.
in a heavy way.
Yeah, my point with when you said that, I think we should just not get involved in politics. I'm like, politicians have power. They don't control the right now. They control programs that affect us 10, 20 years from now. So we need to be at the table. Maybe, we should change our focus to build our own communities. Like you said, I do believe that. Like, we don't have our own communities. We have all these, we might have this rich neighborhood, but we don't have our own communities of businesses and a group of people who agree that, okay, we all need to build ourselves up. So I think that we need to be at the table for politics for sure, because we just don't need to exit that arena, because if they're not going to come in our interest if we're not there.
Like we should do something as simple as build up the West End so you can have a ritzy part, right, for all the folks who want to be segregated, quote unquote, but build up the West End because that's our area. You got the HBCUs right there, Clark, Spelman, Morehouse
They
right
buying
there.
that shit out.
Your high school kids can matriculate and go through there, learn certain skills. We got our mall right there. We got our restaurants right there. We can build up. We got a train station right there.
But
we
look,
can build
the
that area
thing
up for us.
But the thing is, like, all of us are saying this now, but I think Reggie's the only one that stays in like DeKalb or Fulton County. None of us, we don't stay in those areas. We don't stay in the quote unquote black areas. And what the average black person who's doing well, when you ask them, where they want to raise their kids at, they're not going to DeKalb and Fulton. Well, not that Fulton, because the other Fulton up here in Milton.
I was about to say
That's why
Fulton.
like that whole old Fulton County
That-
school.
that's how they trick you.
Johns
They
Creek.
say, "I'm in
No,
Fulton."
they got hella money up there.
Johns Creek.
North
That's
Fulton.
one of the most richest.
The
communities
nigga
in
fucking
fucking
Fulton
Atlanta,
County
bro.
is where
South
they don't
Fulton.
want to be. Yeah, South Fulton.
That's why they want to end.
But
that
that's the
shit.
thing. Now, how do we do that if we're saying we want to affect our community, but we don't stay there? So because what you can't vote on some shit that you don't stay in the area for because that's not your area. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't want to stay on that side of town, and I don't want my kids to go to school over there either. So it's like, how do you really affect any type of change
Well,
there?
that's the first step. It's like if you don't want your
this
kids,
shit.
if you don't even want to live there,
Kelvin, you trying to live over? You stayed on that side of town. You remember what happened when you lived
this
over
shit
there?
hard being black, man.
Look.
What the fuck, bro? I didn't
You
sign
remember-
up for this shit.
Kelvin, you knew
I
what
just
happened.
want to goddamn.
Kelvin, you remember the bullshit that
Chick-fil-A and shit.
Kelvin,
Let me give you a solution.
you remember the bullshit that happened when you used to stay on that side of town?
Bro, I know somebody
Arterial
blew up
Boulevard.
a car and goddamn in my apartment
Bro,
complex.
Bro, I used to-
They ain't
I
doing that
used-
shit up
I used to
here.
live right there by Strokers. Like,
Niggas
bro,
ain't
I
trying to
know.
you remember the bullshit that happened
I
over
know.
there.
That's what I'm saying. So look, what I'm saying is this though. What it does take is you're right. I think a simple solution. I think because this is what me and my stepmom talk about this all the time. Like she always says like she supports, but she don't want to live around black people. That's cool. All we need.
No, you can't say that shit.
No, listen.
She don't want to live around certain type of black people.
No, she already even.
So what she saying? She
no,
want to live
even-
around white people?
No, even if,
Yes,
no,
that's
no,
what
even-
we do.
That's what she's. No, I'm
no.
saying you
No,
really
even,
saying
no,
I don't
no,
want to live
no.
around a certain type of person.
No. I asked. I said, even if we were all of the same income level as you living in this neighborhood, would you want to stay here if it was all black? And she specifically said no.
Why?
Because she likes diversity. She grew up in diversity. That's her thing. But
that ain't diversity though. What she's saying.
That's a solution.
That's not diversity. It could be a diverse group of black people.
No.
If man, it could be a me, a Ian. If look at us three.
But-
we motherfucking diverse.
But your Indian homeboy is different. If he lived there, we would be exposed to some different culture. Like we'd be exposed to
Man, I
different food
guess,
and everything.
man.
She don't want to live next to niggas.
But what
That's
I'm saying,
all it is, bro.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is it's twofold. One, be available, like what Ian said, right? As long as you're available to be able to talk to these people who want a better life and everything, that's cool. And two, if you are affluent, if you are a rich black person, if you're affluent and you're a rich black person, you don't want to live around black people, donate. You got an extra $1, $2, $3, $4, $500, just donate. Donate the money to the West End Project, to the people who are in the community.
How you feel about? You feel that's cool?
I feel like
I
it's
don't
very
want to be
cool.
around these niggas, but I give them some money.
I feel like it's very cool. Because
I don't know about very, nigga.
only reason
Thank you, but I don't know about
it's,
very.
you know, it's very cool. You know why? Because Asians do that too. While y'all talk about other communities, mind you, the same type of Asians and Indians, the same type of Asians and Indians that live up here. That
Tat, what the fuck, man?
Because you know sometimes, boy, the same type of Asians and stuff that live on this side of town who are rich and everything. Don't forget, they have Asians on the south side of shit that just got to this country that's working their way up. They ain't all, you know what I'm saying? Like you have
All I'm saying, all races had it. I'm saying
all
that don't say I don't want to. You can't say I don't want to live around black people because there's a diverse.
you have a right.
But
You have a
what?
right to
You
say
sound
that.
like okay. Can a white person say that?
Yes, bro.
Bro, no, they can't.
They can say they don't want to live around
They can't
Hokies
say
or
I don't
something.
want to live around black people.
Bro, listen. You ain't call
They
me
can't
no
say
nigga.
that.
You ain't call me no nigga. You
Bro,
didn't say black
that's
people deserve
still-
to die. You just say you don't want to live around.
Bro,
Don't
that's-
live over there.
No.
And you can still donate your money.
Basic
and shit,
Keith,
bro.
no.
Bro.
You cannot say I don't want to live around black people.
Bro, it's America. You can say what you want. Go
You can
live.
say what you want, but that
Go
shit
over
still
there.
sound dumb as fuck.
Go do that.
That's dumb.
Because
Say what you
Hold
saying
on.
again. Say you can say
No.
I don't want to live around
let me-
black people.
Let me say this.
That don't even say shit.
Let me say this. I want to live around nothing but black people. How crazy does that sound?
Listen, I'm
I
saying
wanna live-
that.
I
I'm
wanna
saying.
live, I want to live around a bunch of black people. I want
saying-
to live around
I-
a bunch of black people.
Listen, I won't say that
Or
sound. I
can
won't say that
I want to live
sound.
around a bunch of white people.
Listen, I won't say that sounds dumb, but it don't make sense. Just say I want to live in a good neighborhood.
Like you know what I'm saying? But what
I want to live in a good neighborhood full of black people.
But the main part of that is good.
No,
like you prefer it to be black people because you wanna be black people because black people come from circumstances where you know what I'm saying you want to help them and you want to see them. You want to go outside and see black people walk with their dog and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's because of where you come from. Now if you got somebody
at night.
Yeah, and you got somebody kin you said I don't want to live around black people. That's a problem. A white person saying I don't want to live around black people, that means to them they got a negative connotation towards black people and they don't want to live around them. That's not cool.
Kelvin, but black people do say that.
No, I'm saying that ain't right.
And white people say, hold on, let me say
right for white people.
Let me say
we said that. Why did you move? Why did you move up here?
What you, bro? I was driving I was working at Alpharetta. I was driving from Jonesboro to Alpharetta every fucking day. That's the only reason I moved up here.
Niggas live where they work.
Bro, I was driving from Jonesboro to Alpharetta every fucking day. How much time is that?
Listen,
I used to
talk about.
I don't.
You try to call me out. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying the average black person.
We don't move up here because we don't want to be around black people.
No, hold on.
Most people that move up here don't want to be around niggas.
The only black. It's only a handful of black. Listen, I do know a couple. To Ed's point, I do know a couple of black people that are working 2 or 3 jobs just to live here. So they try to go to this good school system. I do know.
But that's okay.
I know 2 or 3 like that.
That's okay.
But outside of that, though, I know a lot of black people who are living up here because their jobs up here or they're Alpharetta.
People will say jobs. People will say it's more restaurants and all. It's all that. Ain't nobody say because it's black people.
I don't want to live around white people. Like prime example like this. I like living around black people because it doesn't bother me when I hear people blasting their music and stuff like that. It don't bother me. That don't bother me. It makes me feel comfortable. Right?
That ain't got nothing to do with black people.
It does.
That's a stereotype.
No.
I agree with that.
That ain't got nothing to do with no fucking black people.
It does because this neighborhood isn't like the other neighborhood in Decatur when I was staying. You cannot blast your music over here, and you got Caucasian neighbors. They will call and say, "Hey, noise."
Bro, if you blasting your goddamn music and I don't want to fucking hear that shit, I'ma call the fucking police. It don't got nothing to do with my fucking color. If you living by a guy who like rock music, he gonna blast that shit. You telling me I want my music? You said
I ain't never called the police on nobody because no music.
I'm saying if I'm fucking tired,
I ain't say that's white people stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm tired as fuck, I'm saying that.
You will call the police on somebody for their music?
Listen, what I'm saying is,
somebody did that to you before she was black.
Listen, what I'm saying is that is not outside the realm of possibilities. That ain't loud music ain't no black thing. I don't give a damn what you talking about.
I wouldn't.
It's also a Hispanic thing. You go to a Hispanic neighborhood.
But Lil Creepy says it's okay with one to live around. Lil Creepy Sleepy says okay with one to live around Caucasian people, and I'm saying that in your head you feel like living around Caucasian people is safer, better for me, and yes it does if you say that.
Whoa.
That's what a lot of people think.
What's the word?
Stereotypes?
No. If a white person,
that's what you saying.
No. If a white person tells me they want to live around white people, right? This is how, because listen, this is how I feel about homes. When you get off, when you get off of work,
black people tell shit.
You about to say some dumb shit. Everybody be dumb.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead.
When you get off work, and you're driving to your house, and you're going home. Wherever you lay your head out, wherever you're resting, wherever you're enjoying people, it should be fucking comfortable. I don't need to be dealing with. Listen. I don't need to be dealing with fucking stress even at my house, even when I leave my job. Right. So if I feel more comfortable around a group of black people, I will be elated to go home and knowing that, man, I can relax. I can be around my people.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think.
So it might be some white people.
Every podcast, it be a period. They be like,
no, because there might be some white people who feel like they're not comfortable around black people.
That's because of prejudice.
They're not comfortable. I can't be
because of prejudice. Why are you not comfortable around me? You don't even know me. What you talking about?
But it's not my fucking job to say
but
that.
That's prejudice. That's prejudice.
Right. It's your house.
Your home, they can't control.
Exactly. That's a prejudice you have.
How they control what happened inside your home? Inside your home is your key. Keith,
that's your
How many fucking black people have you seen living in these white neighborhoods that go to these fucking pools? They can't even go out there and swim in the pool that they're paying for.
Bro,
White
you-
people are harassing
listen,
them,
I-
fucking with their way of living.
I get what you
That's their
saying.
way of
Listen,
fucking
I
life.
get what you saying.
So if there was a black
listen,
neighborhood, there was a black
listen,
community,
man.
they would not get a fucking police call.
But
on them.
you
It's
saying-
very fucking comfortable.
But you saying
That's what I'm saying.
You
Very
saying
fucking
bad
comfortable.
people.
I didn't
I'm
say
saying,
bad people. I
yeah,
said
bro,
comfortable.
You just want to stay in a good neighborhood.
that's it. That's all I'm saying.
No, I want to stay I want to be comfortable in my neighborhood.
That's
You're not
good.
comfortable in the neighborhood you stay in now?
No.
You lying.
Oh,
You just that's
yeah,
why
I
you
don't want your
pause. You
neighborhood.
lying.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Why you ain't comfortable?
Well,
Because they ain't black.
No, because of my circumstances. Like, I don't
No,
like,
but
No,
I'm saying
okay.
ain't nothing-
Fix your circumstances.
listen,
Your
listen,
circumstances
no,
fine.
listen,
That's your house
no,
there.
Listen.
Why- are you not comfortable there?
Are your peoples comfortable
listen.
there?
Yes.
Then that's all it is. So it's not a race thing.
It's
then.
just good.
No,
Not
but
a
these,
race.
but these are the
Not a
same.
race.
But these are the same peoples that say I don't want to live around black people. So
Because
why
that's
they're
a flawed
That's-
statement
but that's-
too.
But that's why they're comfortable because they're not around a bunch of black people.
No, it's not.
Guarantee-
No, it's not. Because they're in a good neighborhood.
No.
It ain't got nothing to do
She
with
said
race.
she
Guys,
was live around a
listen,
bunch of black people.
listen.
I guarantee if that neighborhood was all black, she would not be comfortable.
Listen, let's-
Yeah,
Now,
but
what-
it's just good.
But
I
listen.
don't know why it's so hard to say. I
Listen.
just want to live in a good
Yeah, that's
neighborhood.
what-
That's what it boils down.
That's what
I-
it boils down
No,
to.
it's not about good or bad because
No.
if you're in a black neighborhood, that's not a bad neighborhood.
Listen, no.
Nobody said that. But what if you in a black neighborhood and you getting robbed and shit? What you talking about?
That's
You
a-
don't care. You just want to live in a good
That's not about black
neighborhood.
people.
No,
Go to the bluff.
listen.
No, I
listen.
want to live in a comfortable. If I'm comfortable,
You-
if I'm
so
So
comfortable-
you want to live in a good
Good.
neighborhood.
All you care
but
about
I'm not
is
comfortable.
good.
I'm not comfortable around white people.
That's
like
because
that.
of you have an issue.
Listen,
with
listen.
that.
But that don't mean it's bad.
But I'm saying
That
you
don't mean
have
that's bad.
but you have a complex.
I know,
though.
but that don't mean it's
Okay,
bad.
admit you have a
But
complex.
that doesn't mean it's bad though.
All right,
Hey,
go ahead.
guys, let's give it. The thing with me and I've heard somebody say this before is because you know how like neighborhoods like the Buff, they're horrible neighborhoods just in general, crime and everything. But the thing was that I heard somebody say this and I was like, damn, that makes sense. Is at a point in time, those were nice neighborhoods. Like when they built the projects, they built them for black people to go into, but they didn't build them shitty. They were new at one point in time. We did not take care of our own neighborhoods. So I think that's where I want to stay. That's why a lot of people feel more comfortable in a quote unquote non-black. Yeah, a non-black. Why people would
What the fuck you mean?
Just chill.
listen.
Nah,
It ain't your
nah,
turn no
listen,
more.
bro, listen,
It
calm
ain't
down.
your
I'm
turn.
listening. I'm listening to
I'm gonna
Ian.
mute his mic.
Yeah, that.
I'm listening to Ian. I'm talking about what the
No.
fuck y'all typing over
Don't
there.
worry
I'm
about
listening to Ian.
that.
Anyway, like
talking
what I
about
was
being
saying
worried
is that the thing with me is I feel like while we feel comfortable in areas that may be quote unquote more white, because I don't feel like the neighborhood Kelvin stays in is white. I feel like the people here, they take care of their area. Like everybody takes care of their space and people respect their neighborhood. Like I've seen more times before, somebody will be in a more black or maybe lower class neighborhood and they'll throw their trash on, but you be scared to go up to Johns Creek and litter up there. Like it starts with us. We have to take care of our area. So it's not necessarily you don't want to stay there because it's not black people. You want to stay there because it's comfortable, regardless of where it is. That's how I am. And unfortunate, a lot of the areas where there's a lot of people who look like us, those are not, like I'm not comfortable in those areas. Like I'm not, even though, like I said that before, I'm not comfortable in the Bluff. Even though it's all people there that look like me, I'm uncomfortable there.
Because it's not good.
Because it's not a good area.
Pause.
No,
That-
listen.
That's
let
my
me-
issue.
Listen, let me
Don't
finish.
say it's not good. Y'all don't fucking know. Like
The
people
Bluff
that
is
live
bad.
there-
What do you mean
people-
it's bad over
no, no, no.
there?
There are people that live there that are good though. Is everybody bad?
not-
Is that
that's
whole
true.
fucking shit bad? Like,
listen.
bro, Jones Mill used to be considered
Okay,
the bad part
okay,
of North
let-
Rock.
I rode
Not- like-
I go there every day.
Bro, I'm not saying. Listen.
I know the people who
What when you
do
say
It's a
bad?
high crime
what-
area.
Thank you. Say that.
It's a
Say
high
that. Don't
crime-
say it's
Good.
bad.
That's what he means
It's
by
a high
bad.
crime-
Okay,
it's
then,
a-
but
it's-
say that.
Well, he can say bad. High crime equals bad. That's okay.
There you go. Now it's defined. Thank
No,
you.
okay. Let me.
Because y'all was talking about the people at
No.
first. Now y'all talking about the
No,
crime.
we
No.
not.
Okay.
He said bad. He
He
said,
said
I
he's
would
talking-
just
he
say-
said he's not comfortable around
No,
all those people.
no,
no, he
okay.
did
bad.
not.
Unfortunately, in a lot of areas, a lot of the areas where a lot of black people stay, those areas aren't as well kept up as other areas, so you don't feel as comfortable there. It's the same thing when I go to what's that part
That's
of?
not why you feel uncomfortable.
Yes, it is. The area is unkept and it doesn't look safe. Like it's.
So
I feel it. No, listen, Reggie. Reggie, look. Reggie, look. No, look before, because don't get Keith started.
Something I'm paying for. I'm not fucking paying.
Keith,
What are you
no,
talking about? He didn't even ask you that.
That's exactly what he asked
He
me.
said you a Motel 6 or a
Listen.
Marriott?
No.
What am I paying for?
no, Keith.
What are you talking
Keith,
about?
No, the thing that I look is I would be
Because
just.
you be a dirty ass Marriott and a clean ass Motel
Listen,
6.
listen.
Fuck you saying?
I would be I'm just as uncomfortable in the, because it's not. I don't think it's a people thing, because I'm just as uncomfortable in the Bluff as I would when I go up to North Georgia.
Thank
like
you.
Past, but it's not the people. It's just I'm not comfortable there. I don't know that area. I know
Exactly.
Gwinnett. Like I know Gwinnett.
But it's not unkept up there in North Georgia. It's clean. It's
But
it's
he
dirty in North
don't. But he don't
No.
feel safe.
No, I'm
No,
talking.
but he said he didn't feel safe in the
Well,
Bluff. He's
just-
talking about
Just
being
unfamiliar with the
unkept.
area.
Yeah, just
Thank you.
and now
Thank
it's some hick towns and
That's what I'm saying.
you
He
know,
don't feel safe up
it's
there.
some hick
But
towns
he
up there.
talking
I'm
about
like
being
even.
unkept, and then you talking about the
No,
But I'm
that
just-
was just one of his
But I'm just
examples.
saying, if
Exactly.
you wanted to use a scenario of an area that both looks bad and unkept, I'm just as I feel just as uncomfortable in the Bluff as I would in like most places up in what the fuck the
They said
county
North
in
Georgia.
like Cherokee County, like up there in that area where you don't see a lot of us, huh? Nah, it's people up there. It's just
look,
not-
hey, man,
not
But
us.
your reason why you're uncomfortable up there is different from the reason why you're uncomfortable
Bruh,
in
no,
the Bluff.
listen.
It's
It's
still
just you're just
uncomfortable.
Okay,
unfamiliar with
different
the
reasons.
area.
But
There's
listen,
different reasons.
it's all good or bad. What are your reasons for being good? If it's because I relate negative experience to a group of people, that's wrong. Okay? If you
There you
saying
go.
being around, that's what I was saying. If you saying I don't want to be around black people because you know, from my experiences, black people are bad. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that you can live around us three and we still diverse as fuck.
But
And
what
you know what I'm saying?
is- all right, see.
But you got 30 seconds, man.
so
You
the
can
Bluff-
say a
I'm
lot.
asking one question. The Bluff,
said a lot.
the Bluff is a bad area. So when you say North Georgia and you're uncomfortable in that area, is that good or a
They
bad
both
area?
bad
That's
because
a bad area too.
yes, but it
I wouldn't
it
say
don't.
bad. I'm
Thank
just
you.
not uncomfortable there. I wouldn't call
Bro,
it
but to
bad.
him, that's bad because it's like
I mean, just say he's not.
no, he don't want to use the word bad, but it's bad. What I'm saying, when I say bad, I mean he's not comfortable. Who want to live at a place you here, but you don't feel comfortable walking outside? To me, that's bad.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
no.
So that's bad to him.
And you're right when you define it that way. But I was talking about how, and what normally happens when we talk about these areas is when you describe the Bluff, you say bad like that. It wasn't
talking
it wasn't-
because of the
Man,
people.
you talking
Exactly.
to white folk. You
No,
talking
no,
to us.
no,
we
no,
know.
no, no.
We know. We talking
I'm
about.
not-
It's a high crime
I'm also
area.
talking because it's a podcast. You might have other people listening. I want it to be defined because I don't want people to think that the Bluff is just bad and that North Georgia area is quote unquote good.
No, it's not.
It's both bad because it's an
You'll be uncomfortable in both
Man,
places.
but I
Don't
went.
get-
No, you're
listen,
right. You're
when
right.
when I went to the cabins late last year,
Shit, I'm uncomfortable going outside up there.
we
Yeah.
go,
You was uncomfortable?
bro.
You went to the wrong damn cabin.
Bro, we go to the Walmart. Yeah, it's easy to go to the wrong. We went to the wrong cabin too.
Yeah.
You know, we go to the wall because, you know, no cell phone service up there in most places. That's a scary motherfucking place. I would prefer to be in a Bluff than that place because you go to a place you ain't got no cell phone service. What the fuck you gonna do if some shit happen? Huh?
You gotta say how long it took for Reggie to get up out the chair.
Man, I see he was struggling with here. That's what we got here. I found some metal, goddammit. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is we up there and I'm with my girl. You got people making they racist comments, but you know they try to put them, you know, whatever around.
Pretty for a black girl type of
Oh
comment.
yeah, look! Oh my God,
The
look
hair.
at your hair.
Yeah, I forgot she had that hair.
Ooh.
Can I touch it?
She in the bathroom. A white lady gonna get her $20 because she still with 2 kids. For what?
Oh!
For what? She was at let them use the
This
bathroom.
was some crazy
This
stuff.
white lady
Look,
just
but
gave
hold
her
on.
$20.
Take this, baby.
But see,
You
I
know
know-
Trump finna
Bruh,
start the
I know your
government
girl.
next
Then your
month.
girl took the money.
Yeah,
like,
she did. I'm like, what you doing?
It's $20.
Yeah, that's what she said. It's $20. She like, here, give it. Come on, give it to them. Give it to the kids. Like, don't take that fucking charity bullshit from her
But
white
I think that's like
ass.
a man. See, that's a man. That's a man thing. Like because Like lady, they like, hey, I don't think
it's a pride thing too.
Nah, man, you don't know.
That's where she coming from.
Nah.
She take the charity because, like, how they know they down bad or
Yeah, why you giving her
No, you're right. I wouldn't wanna
$20?
take
Why
it
you?
either, but I just
Yeah,
think
why?
it's funny.
Why she think
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, give me reparations. I take everything. as
that ain't no reparations?
I
bitch.
take everything.
I need a lot more zeros on that.
It
bitch
add
when you
up.
talk
Shit,
reparations.
it add up.
But hey, man. All right, man. So, man, we've been going for a little while, man. We're gonna wrap this motherfucker up. We got some other.
Let's go on to a little bit of a lighter note.
I know he look.
Go on,
Let me
go
tell y'all. He wanted a lighter topic coming. This is his first podcast this year. He wanted a lighter topic.
get a lighter
We
topic.
jumped right into politics,
No, we did.
and he was like, "God
Actually,
damn
but
it,
the only reason why we did that because you actually had some
bruh."
good today, bro.
What you call it?
did
Advanced
that.
logic?
Advanced
Or,
logic.
bruh. Hey, he was good today.
Good,
Now,
boy.
one thing I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead, enter some light.
In honor of the AKA's founders there. Me and Kevin were talking about that. Is I want everybody to go around. Of course, don't bring up no specific names or anything like that because everybody got their situations.
Fuck that.
But all right, Kevin. I want to talk about because I talked about my coworkers with that too. Let's talk about pretty girls with dirty ass rooms. Like, is that like a turn off? Have you ever been in a fine chick's room or a car and you've been like, yeah, I was gonna smash, but no, I'm straight now.
A lot of girls like just throw clothes around. 'cause they got
Nah,
so many clothes,
it's
they
a
just
difference
be
between.
throwing
So
clothes.
you
Listen.
the niggas who be still staying around?
Listen, it's a
No,
difference.
I
Listen,
didn't say that.
Reggie,
Yes, you is.
Reggie, it's a why your hat look like that?
You look like a New York nigga. Yeah.
Like,
Maybe all of
You
them.
about to
like
bust a
Go-
freestyle.
like Gomer Powell. But no, it's a difference between a messy or a cluttered room and nasty. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
he's
you
talking about
got
nasty. talking about
old
that.
food and everybody done went to one chick room and you've been like, ugh, bitch. All right, turn over. Like everybody did it, and I'm like, why is that with the pretty girls with these nasty rooms? Like,
I want to start on this.
why do we not call them out on that shit? Like, and we
I
don't.
want to start on this shit. Right? So, listen, let me tell you, and we gotta stop giving these women a pass
on these nasty rooms.
on these nasty ass rooms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't like that shit.
Yeah, cause it's like,
Girl, you need to be clean.
bro, what? No, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm saying that.
Say that.
I'm saying that.
They
I
gotta
be on.
clean or they gotta
listen,
clean the kitchen.
I'm at least on motherfucking. You got all right.
Don't invite me over if your shit nasty.
Check. I'm coming through. You know I'm coming through. Hey
Watch
man,
that
I'ma come
pussy.
through
Watch
tomorrow.
that flow.
I'ma come through tomorrow at 8:00. You know what I'm saying? That give me a little leeway time to watch a movie and get some ass, whatever I need to do. Now you telling me you knew I was coming over yesterday. I ain't pop up on you today, and your ass ain't even try to hide the shit.
But that means she fucking other niggas too. She probably too busy. Like,
Nigga, how good is your pussy? You got multiple niggas seeing this bullshit. Yeah, I don't know if it's that
'Cause
good or
y'all-
I ain't say I ain't had no pussy that
I
good.
said pretty girls with dirty rooms. I ain't talking about just regular girls. I was talking about these pretty girls.
Nigga, I don't get. Listen, first of all, what pretty mean?
What?
Pretty look.
Attractive.
First of all, okay, you got you a pretty girl.
Oh, okay,
What
right,
that
right.
mean once the lights cut off?
Hold on. That's the case with the dirty room look like when the light cut off.
Nigga, that
Nigga,
bitch
when you
still
gotta
listen.
get up and fall
I'm saying,
off.
bro, that's what I'm saying.
Grab
Now,
What
I
what?
ain't gonna trip, like I ain't never like dirty room, but the dirty bed was an automatic turn off.
No,
Like,
dirty
bed-
bathroom is automatic. You out,
Well, see-
bitch. You
well, see,
dirty.
The bathroom would fuck me up because if I didn't go, because you know girls they are normally the ones that go to the bathroom before whatever. You know,
Nigga, I'ma
dude,
go.
I normally come ready, so I go straight to the room.
Nah,
I don't
I'ma
see
go
the
blow my
bathroom-
nose,
I
son.
don't see the bathroom until after I'm done. I'm gonna hit the bathroom.
Nah,
They
bro.
got a dirty-
Now
that's
you go
what-
in the bathroom. Now you gotta go get tested for STDs because
No,
of that
not-
bathroom dirty,
But
nigga.
see,
You know
when I
that
think
pussy
about it-
dirty.
No, the pussy was clean. That's what I'm saying.
You don't know,
I do know. I just hit.
nigga. What that
I had the
mean?
shower.
Oh, okay.
Don't- so-
Oh, nigga.
So it let me know.
They put vinegar down there,
No, it just
everything.
let me know, like, damn, she's a little deceitful. I didn't know she had a dirty bathroom. But yeah, the dirty bed is automatic. Though. I
A
hate that.
dirty bed. What is a dirty bed?
Man, you should have left.
What is a dirty bed? Clothes on the bed?
No, like no. Like you walk in the room, you might see clothes on the ground. You're like, oh, okay, but then you get to the
Nigga,
bed.
no, I would not say okay.
Clothes on the ground. Clothes on the ground. is good. Clothes. Just clothes. I ain't tripping off of clothes.
First of all, you don't know them clothes dirty or clean,
I'm talking about just. No,
Were
I'm
you?
talking about- no,
Why
I'm
was
on
the bed?
bro.
dirty,
If
though?
they on the
That's
ground,
bad.
if Bruh,
Did you know? Did you pop up?
No,
over there?
it's still explain what is a dirty bed.
I'm about to say. So the
Not
dirty
made
bed.
up?
No. Well, one is not made up. One is not made up.
That's messy though.
Two is clothes on there. 3 is some stains or something on there. Like
And
that.
you still fucking.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's a turn off.
No,
That's a
you
no.
still fucking.
No, I'm not fucking on that bed. I'm not fucking on that
nasty.
bed. I'm not.
You
fucking-
are
No, I'm not.
nasty.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Cause y'all know my room in the front.
Tell
My
your
bed-
truth.
My sheets was never dirty. To
Tell
fry.
your truth.
No, I don't do dirty
LB.
bed. I might do dirty room. I might do dirty room, but I won't do dirty bed. And then you pull the cover back and it's like crumbs and shit in there.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. If you knew that, don't lie.
I don't do dirty
It's a
bed.
no judge Jones.
I don't do dirty bed. I don't do dirty bed. Well, what I would do though, if I saw the dirty bed, I would say, "Come back to the house."
Man, ain't no bitch coming back to the
I
house.
told you, dude is nasty, bruh. We do not be. There's no way it should be no stains on your bed. Like
That's nasty
hell
as
nah.
fuck, bro. I'm good on that.
But girls, they
I ain't got the time.
man, I've heard stories of how bad like girls' dorm rooms, like bathrooms that they
Bro,
used
wait,
to
why
share
you
with
keep talking about stories? You don't seen them.
Yeah, I didn't see them.
But
But I ain't never seen no stains on no bed. Y'all taking it too far.
Nah,
The
I ain't
bed-
say nothing about no
the
stain.
bed
I'm saying
gotta be clear when I get in there.
I
I'll
ain't-
step over a couple clothes and shoes, but I ain't stepping
man,
over.
I'm talking about. I know one. Let me see. I can count how many girls.
Dirty earring backs. Ugh.
What?
Dirty earring bag. I ain't never. I seen earring bags. I don't know how to identify if they dirty, but I had the. If I see a bathroom, if I go to the bathroom and that shit dirty, and when I mean not dirty, okay, they got more hair products than us. Okay, it's a lot of shit around. But I'm talking about if I see a bunch of little follicles and this and all this little water spills and all this, I don't know what liquid this is.
Nah, I
I'm
don't
done
like
with that shit.
That
I'm
random
So you gonna
liquid.
get up and leave.
I'm like, oh, I gotta go.
Her room clean, but bathroom.
No, nigga, the bathroom is the one. That's where the truth is. That's where that's where nasty live. If you don't take extra time there,
There in the kitchen.
yeah, them the two.
Yeah.
If you don't take extra time there, you ain't never seen my bathroom dirty. I don't give a fuck. Well, hey, if y'all coming over, I'm gonna make sure my bathroom is okay.
But,
You know what I'm
about-
saying?
Let me ask y'all this though. Let me reverse it a little bit. Do y'all ever judge the girls that come to your room or your house when it was dirty and nasty? Because we lived in the frat house.
If you don't care that much about it, you let it.
Like, hold on. Like that, hold on. Like that time. Like that.
He a lie right quick.
Boy, I-
Hey, he got that rolly ass bed, bitch. It don't matter.
You hit them stairs.
They rolling, bitch. They like this rolling in that bitch.
I remember y'all had told me, old girl hit that floor barefoot. The next day, like, yeah, Shawty was walking barefoot to the bathroom.
Bruh.
Yeah, that was nasty.
I said, what? No.
But look, I say this now.
Who you is?
Hey, I say this now. Upstairs was cleaner than downstairs now.
Crazy
So
as
if you walk,
Hella nasty.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all bathroom was dirty upstairs. That bathroom.
No, that was the
Use
clean.
the bathroom. Up.
That was the cleanest bathroom.
No, I take that back. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
use
the
that.
bathroom downstairs.
Downstairs
nasty.
was the nastiest shit.
Yeah, upstairs. I mean, the house itself wasn't in the best of condition.
You ain't had no door.
It really was per room. Like niggas' room used to be different. You open the door like
You
that
ain't kept your
room.
room clean.
Nah, DJ, yeah. DJ.
No, the room. The thing with me with the room, and I've always been like this. Like, if you're somebody new who I don't know, I don't want you in my room if it's not presentable.
Exactly.
Like, you
It's
always
respect.
make your kitchen and your living room where people
It
gonna
went
be
away.
at.
It's
But
respect.
I wouldn't let you in my room if it was.
Yeah.
And my room would never be like nasty. I might have just had my clothes all over the place. But I'm talking about when I say nasty, like Keith talking about a whole nother bacteria or something with the stains on the bed.
My crumbs and
I'm
shit
just
in
talking
the
about
bed.
man,
That
you
bitch
ate a
eating
hot-
in the bed.
bitch, you
Get
ate
your
a Hot
fat ass
Pocket
on.
and you left I see noodle bowls and everything. I've seen everything you
From
eat,
last week.
like all
So you
on
don't
your
ever-
corner.
You don't ever judge the girl that just like
No,
suck musty
clothes.
balls. Like, you know your balls musty, she still suck. You never judge her like.
Nah, I'm judging her ass after.
Nah, I don't care.
Nah, cause I'ma
I'm
tell
gonna
her.
do it, but I'm
Look,
saying,
nah, I'ma tell her. I'ma be like, look, man, I'm good. That's what I'ma say at first. If I know I ain't freshen up down
Oh, yeah,
below,
I'ma give you the one.
I'ma be like, nah,
Nah,
I'm good. And you know if a nigga saying no to some head or something,
I don't
then
care. You like it, I love it.
Nah, nigga, you see that? You need to exit them women out your life immediately. Nah, I be like, nah. I'm like, nah. Now if she go down, now I be like, well, I told your ass. That's on you now.
I'm a man. It might be a little musty down there sometimes, girl. I told you.
But then we talked about this on the last Q&A podcast that I done went down on some girl where I was like, okay, I don't know the difference between y'all didn't listen to Q&A. He listened to Q&A, but we talked about going down. What was the question?
They said, what would you do if she wasn't so fresh?
Yeah.
And I was like, well,
What, you didn't know the difference between tangy and
no, I had that one experience.
tang and bacteria?
I will hit you with a, hey, I'm on my way, freshen that thing up.
Yeah.
I mean, like a joke, but I'm going to let you know. Like,
Right.
And that way, if it's not, I can say, hey.
Yeah, and my answer was I didn't know what was not fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because pussy got its own smell and taste and all that shit. Am I lying?
True.
And it ain't like none of that shit like gourmet meals in this bitch. It's an acquired taste. You get that acquired taste like, oh yeah, I like this pussy. But it don't start like that. So I didn't know it first. And I didn't know it. It don't start off as water. And I didn't know it first. So it was like I had to grow that.
Flint water.
Right. And put that PA scale down there.
You got that Flint. Say, girl, you got that Flint water.
Nah, man, I need that alkaline water down there.
But that's what it was. I had to learn and shit. It wasn't like,
tell me that
but,
they
and I took and I was
yeast and shit.
yeah, and I was a G at first. I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna just go down and I just figure this shit out later. This might be her taste because different girl tastes different. Am I lying?
Hey, who lying with that? What you taste like? Who's
Nigga. Shit.
Based on what they eat.
what you taste like? I used to let them girls.
Nisha said you nasty as fuck, by the way.
Who said that?
Key?
Nisha.
She said for Key?
No,
Yeah,
it's at the
nasty.
end.
What did I say? That was
I don't know.
She nasty. It's just my body.
Let me get some comments out here. So we got Wilson, man. He said girls' bathrooms are mostly nastier than guys in a public setting. I disagree. They nasty ass chicks. He said ask the janitor. He said, what about your bed? What about y'all beds? Y'all beds clean and shit?
I just said I wouldn't let you in there.
I got fucking sheets and I got regular sheets.
I ain't
Fucking sheets and regular.
Hey, no.
So you don't fuck on regular sheets?
Order in the court. We know, cause I'm not gonna lie, bruh, and I can tell my truth now. How many times did y'all niggas wash y'all comforter? I know I had the same comforter for about 3 years. I never washed my comforter the whole time.
Bro, you know I had them shit.
I just threw that bitch away.
No.
Comforter? Y'all niggas did not wash your comforter.
time.
Not the whole time. Hold on, bro.
You wash your sheets. I never washed my comforter, bro.
I
never saw a comforter. I never saw a comforter in
I bought a
the.
new one, but I never watched.
I never saw a comforter.
No.
I never saw a comforter.
You right.
Yeah, I never saw a comforter
I never
in
seen
that
nobody wash
washing.
comforters in the fry house. I seen niggas
Y'all
buy new
niggas,
ones.
we been to y'all niggas' houses. Y'all niggas wasn't washing no comforters. Literally, what I did, I would know, cause the thing
I
of
had
it
two
is,
sheets. I had
no,
to
the
add
thing
it.
of it is
I laid
that
one sheet
it's
down,
just
we fucking on
before
that
somebody would come over, if you knew you was doing something, you would take your comforter. I would take my comforter off the bed, and I would wash my sheets. But that comforter was dirty for 4 years, and after I graduated, I just threw that bitch in the trash.
And you put that bitch on top of you at night.
Nobody was on it but me, nigga. What you talking
Nigga,
about?
never though.
Kelvin, you never washed yours either.
Never.
Nigga,
Y'all
you
lying.
acting.
I look, Chad, I still got my comfort from the fry. I be washing it though. I be washing it
I
though.
have no sheets from the fry
I be washing it though.
No sheets from the fry house.
Nah, I got my.
And we talk about women, see that, and that's the shit. That's the shit that women make you do. Cause I left the fry house, moved in with a girl, and she was like, "Nigga,
Leave that
we ain't
shit.
bringing, he ain't bringing none of them
fuck
sheets up
wash
there.
that.
Ain't
Leave
no
that
wash.
shit up.
Nigga, buy some new shit."
Nah, I mean, I kept the comfort because if people want to stay over, I give them their comfort if they want to like.
Oh no!
Yeah.
If I
Reggie use it last.
Nasty ass fry house comforter.
Oh,
That's how you feel.
You lame dirty bitch.
Look, Reggie done slut on that bitch. Everybody, boy. Nasty little
Joe did. Shout out to Baby B.
Joe slept on it. Reggie slept on it.
Hey, if you come over, if you come over Kelvin house, you gonna leave with pink eye.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't put the sheet around your head.
Hey, y'all know what? I did have some real
God.
nasty.
Dirty don't even
I ain't
tell
gonna,
you.
I ain't gonna lie. When
Oh my
I did
God.
first move up here, I think I had some blankets that was left from there, and I had to throw them bitches in the
You gotta
trash
throw
because
everything away just
I
like
used to
sex
get.
clothes.
Hey, but niggas was not niggas in college in general. The average nigga, I never saw no dude in college ever.
Damn, I know you need
No,
all them folk come in your room.
no,
watching games,
comforters?
sitting on your
Reggie,
I seen hell
you-
nigga watch sheets. but
Yeah,
comforters,
Reggie, you
nah.
included. I never saw no dude bringing his comforter back from the laundromat
So
in college.
Never.
when I was
I seen
walking
niggas buy
apartment,
new comforters.
I used to take my clothes and
You
so
never
all
washed
the
your
time.
comforter.
Yes, I did.
Nigga, no, you
Washing your
did.
You
I
didn't
ain't
have
never
no
seen
comforter, Reggie. I
Yeah,
saw
well, that's what
yeah,
I
a thin
Sheet-
sheet and another thin sheet.
Sheets in a cocoon.
Y'all y'all could barely afford to wash y'all clothes. Y'all wasn't washing no damn
I was
comforter.
going
Look,
to make it
hey, look.
That'd be
that's
like
the input.
$30.
That's how you know.
So
nigga
I
don't
went
wash
going to
their
make it every
comforter.
weekend.
Look,
It'd be
look,
an extra
Ian didn't
$2.
even. First of all, you could tell Ian didn't never wash his shit because we had a washing machine in the fucking frat
Bruh,
house.
I
Nobody
wash my
wash
sheets.
comforters. Nobody
Bruh,
wash
we
sheets.
wa- we-
Niggas
we-
wash hella sheets, like it.
Nigga, I
see plenty of niggas.
Kelvin used to be
wash
washing
the
it,
sheet right
but it was
after.
always nasty because Kelvin used to put his fucking shoes in the fucking
Bruh, how the
washing,
chest gonna
nigga.
get clean,
Washing
nigga?
shoes,
Oh.
nigga.
Y'all
That
niggas-
made the
y'all,
thing
oh, y'all
nasty.
bougie now.
That's some
No,
country
you
shit.
put your nasty ass shoes in the washing machine.
Y'all bougie now.
Well, I ain't
Nigga,
gonna
your
lie,
drawers
I
go in that bitch.
I thought
My drawers are cleaner
I
than
thought you
think
could
about
wash
that.
shoes, but I remember one time I tried to wash
You can
shoes,
fuck
and my
'em
mom
up,
beat
too.
my ass for that, and I was like, oh,
It
you
can fuck up your
you
machine-
can't
wash
shoes.
machine.
Yeah, you can't wash
Yeah, it
shoes.
can fuck up your washing machine.
My mom beat that ass. Like, nigga, you the fuck this my
Hey, that washing machine in the frat house slick wasn't doing nothing anyway. I think that bitch just poured water
Y'all
on it
niggas
and just
tripping.
shook that bitch around. You was better off washing your shit
Nigga,
in
that's
the
what
sink.
washing is.
Nah.
You think a washing machine
better
doing
off
that
getting
much?
That silver board is
You
just
better
Bruh,
off-
that's
you
real
better off
washing.
hand scrubbing your
Hey,
shit.
Hanging
Alabama?
that bitch up on the
How
clothesline.
my great grandmama washed her
I
clothes.
know. We had a washroom, nigga.
I said, yeah, you
We
forgot.
our washing shit was in a separate place.
I remember the
nigga.
first time I went down there one summer, I said, oh shit.
Yeah, this
We
real.
doing this for real, like,
this ain't
she
no
like, "Boy, give me
damn.
clothes."
Dudes
Take
with
him outside.
The
What?
average dude is just dirty. Like most
Nah,
of the time,
man,
no,
nah.
don't
You
put it- y'all is.
you
I'm
fucked
not-
up.
Y'all is. Y'all is.
Niggas
Most
ain't-
most dudes
Yeah,
don't
you
even like most dudes are you.
Make a night ass.
You did not.
don't think I
Every
went
chick
washing my
that
clothes
you,
for
every
free?
chick
Y'all
that you
niggas
smash, every chick that you smash, you didn't always change your sheet. Only time you change your sheet.
No, I ain't
if
saying I
something-
did.
If something got on your sheet.
Yeah, yeah. And it had,
That's when you
hey,
You like,
Hey.
oh, this one I got.
and it had to be a significant amount.
Oh, yeah. If that bitch dry, if that bitch,
Nah, that's a little bit. I like that's okay. That'll dry up. That'll dry up.
listen, if it dried up by the time you walk to the bathroom,
It's gonna dry up.
Look,
it's good.
look,
Right.
if I wake up in the morning and it's gone, oh,
That's
I
science.
saw a little something
But that's
there,
science.
yeah,
You
it's
put
gone.
you put a little towel over that shit, and it's gone by the morning.
Also,
No
also,
evidence.
you watch those sheets if it's a little something kind of special. Like, yeah, I've been waiting for this one. Let me watch.
Oh
this
yeah, it's gonna be clean.
Hey, that one you been working on.
You watch these sheets.
That one you been working
Ladies,
on.
if you went to the house and the sheets ain't smell like game, you just
That nigga didn't love you.
You just
Bruh,
smashed
for Breeze.
it. Now if it smell like Febreze, you like mid level. I care about you. So if it smell regular, I don't give a fuck. If it smell like Febreze,
Y'all niggas was rich. I
care.
could. You talking about them little dryer sheets? I couldn't afford them when I
No, we
was.
talking about,
in
you
No,
talking about
the
sheets,
spray,
the
nigga.
school. Spray?
You know,
I couldn't afford no Febreze either.
Yeah, cause you wasn't on them food stand like we was.
Yeah,
Oh
I was
my
poor.
God,
I was
man,
poor
bring
when I
them
was in
food
school.
stamps back,
Nigga.
boy. Bite.
If I can get them bitches, that was $200 a month, nigga, in college.
I was poor in school.
Nigga, and them, and
Nigga
them,
like
and them
Key
couple
bought
months-
polo bed sheets when his refund.
You see them horses on there, don't you,
Yeah,
baby?
I still was on that shit.
Yeah, polo drawers,
No,
polo
I
cologne,
bought that
polo
one
bag.
semester. I ain't bought that after that. That one semester.
That polo suitcase. No, I
But he
remember
had
buying
them
polo
I got cheap
suitcase.
shoes. My shoes always cheap.
He had them loans. He had them scholarships.
Yeah, I
and
see
shit,
that money. I only like $5,000 school.
though. Yeah, see that they had that see
I'm
that
going
money,
college
man.
long.
Keep you a balling, boy.
Nah, I mean, my shoes be cheap like shit like this. These boom. The duh, nigga.
Man, but okay, all right, but I think the internet conversation, man, bathrooms are serious, beds are serious. Let's look at all these shit, man. Don't fuck no. If you single right now, I mean, if you got a girl, man, and her shit nasty, don't fuck her.
It's too late. That's your girl.
No, don't fuck her that night. Don't fuck her that night. Say we gotta do something about this. We gotta do something. No, you can't say you. Say we gotta do something. And you help her clean that fucking room.
You gonna do something? I'ma do something.
Cause she don't respect
Yeah,
you.
animals? Oh, man.
Oh nah, I never.
Anna was on the bed, B.
Oh, man.
Man, how you control them animals?
You can't control them animals.
Reg, I know your dog be on your bed.
My dog in the garage.
Yeah, all right. When you be gone,
That bitch be all in the bed.
ever let that nigga out. You know where he going right to run at. Right on the bed.
You know what I'm saying?
I said, ever let him at the house. You know where you going when you go upstairs. You can go right on that bed.
Yeah, I don't even. I think girls with animals. Never mind.
It's a different beast, man.
Never mind.
I tried it. I don't know.
I'm glad y'all there. That's a frat brother looking out for you. I don't want to fuck them animal people. Hey, y'all see that You series on Netflix?
Oh, that Killer Mike.
Nah, You.
Why is that a whole series? How is that a whole series?
No, watch that shit.
Man, he narrating.
It's basically about a guy who stalk a girl, but the whole series is from his point of view.
It's called You.
It's called You.
I'm gonna check it out.
Hey,
It seemed like it. I saw.
I only watched 2 episodes. It's good, right? You gonna see the next episode, but you gonna watch the next one, right? It's from his perspective. It's from the stalker's perspective. The whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Watch that shit. But the Killer Mike thing come out Friday, the 18th. Whenever that is. That's Friday, I think.
Friday, yep.
Yeah, the Killer Mike show come out on Friday. Man, look, like I said, man, I don't know what we looking for this year for music. I think we're gonna be surprised because we got all the major artists came out last year.
The Revenge.
Where's this Offset shit?
And that's what I'm waiting for too.
I thought Offset came out.
Offset she ain't dropped yet.
Oh wow,
Cardi B fucked it up. She dropped the album.
nigga, he fucked it up. Ain't that the nigga who fucked it up? They ain't. She getting divorced now?
No, she dropped it. She had to put the picture out. That was the album
Baby
cover.
must have some fire.
The picture that she dropped was the album cover. So
I don't know.
put the
It's
whole
too much.
rollout out.
All right, but shit, man, we gotta wrap this shit up, man. It's 11:15, man. We've been going way too long for this frivolous ass podcast. We ain't want even. I don't even know what we was talking about.
Good podcast.
How the fuck we talking about dirty sheets?
Now that's just because we got a lot of notes. We had to get ratchet.
Oh yeah, we
had to
did.
advance
We
live.
gotta have some ratchet shit. Hey man, y'all got some more ratchet shit y'all want to talk about? Oh, let me shout out some shit. So we got the Words of KB podcast Instagram page out. So y'all need to start following that shit. We ain't even start pubbing it yet, but it's still some people following. We about to start pubbing this shit. Motherfucking if y'all we got a Facebook group now, so people can tell us. Y'all want to tell us like some topics y'all want us to talk about, like tips, like anything y'all want us to talk about or help us out with the show. Let us know. All that shit. What else, man? Y'all got anything y'all got going on y'all want to talk about?
Nah, nothing big.
Hey, we gonna be
Just 5 stars.
yeah. Y'all fuck with us on iTunes, man. Black man. Fuck with us, support.
It's nothing. Don't caution. Nothing.
It take you 2 seconds to do it. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all ain't we good on a wrap up today, right?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah,
We good. All right, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, we're gonna be back next Tuesday with video. We popping this video off. How y'all like this setup today?
Yeah, this is a good setup.
Better than the couch. Yeah, I think it's good. So we're gonna be popping off video. So we introducing video. We're gonna be introducing some different content too with this video too, man. We need to brainstorm some ideas. And if y'all got anything, y'all can add in the group and let us know. And fuck with us, man. Follow us on IG, The Life of KB1. Like I said, Words with KB podcast. We got Basic Logic over here. The S is a 7 for some. You gotta ask him about it. Mr. Keith, I don't even. Hey.
Knowledge with the C, not
Hey,
the K.
Knowledge with C, not a K. You're not gonna find it, but hey, I be looking all the time. I don't never find his ass. We got our boy Reggie in the building. He come through sometime. Yep. Ill Matt number 9. Number 9.
Facts.
I'm number 9, bitch.
Number 9.
Hey, bitch, I'm number 9. Hey, but y'all take it easy, man. Thanks for tuning in again, man. We be back next Tuesday, same time, same channel. Peace, mama.
I thought they were very disrespectful to be shouting at their mom.